join the antisocial network.
Yeah. Mask up, stay 6 feet apart.
Yeah, right. Welcome to 262, another Aaron Audio Audibles. So we want to, first of all, right from the top, we want to thank Jeremy for hosting this one. We had some technical obstacles to overcome for this episode, but we wanted to get that out of the way right at the top. So thank you, Jeremy. And we also want to say happy Father's Day to all you daddios out there, which include people on this panel right here, I'm sure.
And people up above.
Yep. And also, we wanted to get a couple bits of business out of the way right from the top. We are in the antisocial network, so let's run a promo for one of the excellent shows on the network, the Payne Layre.
Okay.
Saturday nights are officially unhinged. The Payne Layre hits ASN every Saturday at 6 p.m. Hosted by euphorian Max Payne and the certified lunatic Rip Rogers, two WWF and WCW legends with zero filters, zero sanity, and absolutely no business being handed microphones. They're bringing wrestling stories, chaos, hot takes, and enough crazy to shove their brand of insanity deep into your ear holes. The Payne Layre, Saturdays at 6 p.m., only on ASN.
Well, thank you guys. That's an honor.
Doing it to you in your ear hole.
That's why I love this network so much, man. We work really hard on being a brotherhood. That's something cool to be a part of.
I like the wording there. Shoving things into holes is going to be something that's going to be coming up all day here.
A fucking man.
Right.
Pretty hard to talk about Zappa any other way, right?
Right.
Especially this album.
May I?
You may, yes.
Okay. The second piece of business, we spoke to Russell Van Brocklin in January of this year. And his review of the visit was Lisa and Phil made my January 11th appearance on YUH one of the most enjoyable podcast experience I've had. Aww. Their interview style is exactly what listeners describe: natural, fun, and genuinely curious. Within minutes, our conversation about dyslexia research felt less like an interview and more like chatting with friends who actually wanted to understand the work. What impressed me most was their preparation and authentic interest. Lisa asked thoughtful follow-up questions that showed she'd actually engaged with my material, while Phil's warmth kept everything flowing naturally. Their no gurus philosophy creates space for real discussion rather than surface-level promotion, exactly what researchers like me need. After 237-plus episodes, they've clearly mastered the art of making guests feel like interesting people worth listening to. Highly recommend. Aw, thank you very much.
Bravo.
We have a no gurus policy?
I don't know. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. No gurus philosophy.
Oh.
So I don't know exactly how that. I'd have to re-listen to the episode to get the reference.
It's purely accident.
I missed that one.
Yeah.
That's Napoleon, if I've ever heard anything, too. That's kind of ironic that, that we'd be talking about the no gurus, and Frank Zappa's the entirety of this whole album is based on his hatred for gurus.
Right.
Yeah,
so we picked the perfect review.
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm saying. What a great homage. You know, right on the fucking head.
So let's go ahead with the introductions. Of course, we've got Aaron flying in from California. Damn, his arms must be tired.
Oh, thank you.
From our little
Condor style from where I am.
That's a trip.
We have Jeremy from Paranormal, the New Normal, and Maniacal Musings, also on the ASN network. Jeremy, welcome.
Yep. Always glad to be on this show
And of
stop
course
in.
we have
For Father's Day. Since it's Father's Day, go ahead. Go ahead, please.
No.
I gotta go be a father for a second, so go ahead.
Fathers first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and of course we have Max Payne joining us today. We've already mentioned him.
Bringing the star power.
Yeah.
Welcome, Max.
WWF.
Thank you.
So, Sheik Yerbouti. I don't know what number in his discography this is, but it was released on March 3rd, 1979. Aaron, I'm just going to give a couple little things, but I'm sure Aaron will have more seasoning here. It's first album. Is this the first album that is not with the Mothers?
No.
No?
I know Zootalours was without the Mothers. I think One Size Fits All was the last one with the Mothers.
Okay.
That's the one we did where you were introduced to Ruth.
Right. I was really charmed by Ruth. I've remembered her xylophone stylings. And
hopefully Ed Mann is just as charming.
Musically, maybe so, but not to the eyes. Maybe.
Ruth's pretty amazing.
Yeah, she was pretty awesome.
Yeah, all those drummers and percussionists in the later Zappa years worshipped Ruth.
Yeah, and rightfully so, man. Anybody can play like that. Is just that first and foremost is the part that makes you just go, wow.
The Rollo section or whatever she calls it of Bonzo's Pancake Breakfast.
Classically trained artist. Just like all the musicians on his albums are really high level musicians. I mean, the musicianship displayed in his albums are tremendous. So I was struck by how huge the band was for this album.
This was the first one on his own label.
Zappa. Okay, Zappa Records.
Yeah.
So I'll just go.
That was
although he had Bizarre and Straight, he had the other label, but I don't think he was releasing his own stuff on that.
Yeah, this was his first album on his own label. This was his moment to shine in the sun and say, okay, fuck y'all. Now it's all mine.
Post Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Let's just go over the real quick here. I'll try to run down this real quick. Frank Zappa, of course, lead guitar, backing vocals, primary vocals sometimes. Davey Moore was also a vocalist on this album. Napoleon Murphy Brock, another vocalist. Andre Lewis.
Davey Moore is one of the engineers, and he only appears on those 2 33-second tracks on either side of Rat Tamago. Whatever happened to all the fun in the world and waiting.
Right, yeah.
He's the one. He's in there spending thousands of dollars and shit. That's him.
All right. Randy Thornton, another vocalist. We're getting into some names you might recognize. Adrian Ballou, rhythm guitar, backing vocals, Bob Dylan impersonation.
Tommy he got like a co-lead vocal credit for that.
Yeah. Let's see. Tommy Mars, keyboards, backing, and lead vocals. Peter Wolf. This is not the Peter Wolf from...
Not the Jay Giles Peter Wolf, no.
Yeah. But keyboards. Patrick O'Hearn, bass, lead, and backing vocals.
Keyboards, Butter, and Flora Martrin.
You read the liner notes.
Yeah.
Terry
Bozzio had the unenviable task of following Ruth. Well, maybe no. Maybe Ed Mann.
Ed Mann followed Ruth.
And finally, David Ocker. So this is not like this is not Triumph. This isn't a Rush. It's not a 3-piece operation here. We're talking about a big band.
It's not Triumph or Rush.
Yeah.
So
that's 12 people.
So Aaron, that's kind of my contribution. What would you say right from the top about this album that you wanted to get out in the open?
So when I first moved to my dad's house in Norwood when I was like 11 or 12, one of the neighbors made a mixtape that I would later figure out was all of Sheik Yerbouti, or most of Sheik Yerbouti, I guess. Some songs from Zootalours, some from Zappa in New York. And I don't know, I listened to that cassette for years and years and years until I was old enough to buy my own Zappa cassettes, actually, at the time. And I'd say this is the album I've heard more times than any other album in my life. And thanks, Max Payne, for bringing it.
Yeah. bringing the pain.
Yeah. I try not to have to inflict the Zappa on them. I let other people inflict.
By God, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You try not to inflict Zappa on people. I've had to listen to Zappa. Oh, I only know Zappa because of you. That's all
Yeah.
you inflict it.
Well, I'm trying to inflict it on you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go easy on Phil and Lisa because
And then you
I'm
gotta
trying
be-
not to stuff it with Fish and Zappa and Grateful Dead because
And
that's 90% of what I listen to
right.
these days.
And Philip and I did discuss that not putting this album down in any way, but we have done 3 Zappa albums. This is the 3rd. And it is not, it's our least favorite of the 3.
Mhm.
Now, mind you, that's 3. It's not the whole Zappa universe. There's a lot out there.
Right.
So what were the 3, Lisa?
Uh,
But we got Bongo
name's
Fury,
right.
One Size Fits All. Now we're doing Sheik Yerbouti. So just scratching the surface.
So are you so then to me the first question that needs to be asked, are you pretty diligent in Overnight Sensation and Apostrophe? Because
No, those are
that's-
on the
that's-
table still.
okay, so it's so funny because everybody sort of defines it's just the way it is. And for good, and the funny part about Zappa is it's for good reason. Apostrophes like that.
I think
fucking-
Hot Rats is maybe the best
Yeah,
gateway Zappa.
the early Zappa Hot Rats definitely fucking kills. It's funny you get to that's what's so great about Zappa is the
Although
Discovery Road is.
Lisa hates instrumentals, so she would hate.
Oh
yeah,
well,
straight out. It's not really. It's my ADD and my misophonia that dislike instrumentals.
Yeah. And if you don't know
For
what,
some reason, they trigger.
Yeah,
Some of
but-
them have actually triggered outright rage.
wow.
But it hits an emotional point in my brain, and Jeremy can attest to this. He's been known to have a negative reaction to instrumentals as well.
I just think they're unless they're like a 10-second or 15-second lead in between songs. I think it's just well, I have nothing against instrumentals and symphonic metal though. When Orden Ogan wants to start off their album with a 2-minute fantasy Lord of the Rings style violin piece and shit, like I am down for that 100%. I'll sit there and just get lost in it. But I don't need to hear a guitar whine for fucking 3 minutes. Like I'm good. His instrumentals are fucking amazing though. I will say that his instrumentals are amazing because Zappa's an amazing guitar player. But
Yeah.
Right.
He preferred
Yeah.
instrumentals, and he only put lyrics in because that's what people kind of insisted on, and he didn't. That's why his lyrics are so goofy.
Yeah, and sometimes his lyrics are like, "Oh my god, that's great," and
Yeah.
other times I'm like,
I
"Yeah,
didn't say they're
where
not
is
profound.
he, and
They're
how
goofy.
can I slap him?"
yeah, I have to say the instrumental
I'm a
part.
moron, and this is my wife. She's frosting a cake with a paper knife.
I think that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I love that.
Especially if
The
you
mu-
remember the commercials where I think it was Duncan Hines or something, where the lady cuts a knife out of a paper plate,
Oh yeah, right.
and then
So moist you cut it with a paper.
To prove that
Yeah.
the frosting is easy to use.
Right.
yeah.
But I have
So
to say, the music is what gets me. It's not the thing that turned me off. Like Aaron has been forwarding Zappa to me for 40 years, right? And it's like I was so dismissive at first. I was like, this guy, it's nothing but novelty tunes. That's when I didn't even have an appreciation for like Weird Al and novelty tunes. I was like, this guy's just messing around. I'm not, I like serious music. I like Led Zeppelin. I like.
When does he stop tuning his guitar, man?
we should
Well-
do Son of Serious Music sometime.
But you
I felt that
enjoy.
way about some of these tracks.
You enjoyed
right.
getting reaction out of me from the lyrics that you would always put up. Don't eat the yellow snow and the torture never stops and all this bullshit. I'm like,
But can I Lisa?
That was all from that aforementioned mixtape.
okay.
I'd like to challenge you, like on this album, there's a song. It's the bass driven.
Rubber Shirt.
Yeah, Rubber Shirt. Thank you. Thanks, sir. Yeah, Rubber Shirt is so fucking cool. And I'll tell you what I'd like to challenge you with. And this is the part of Zappa that, and I just look. Oh my God, this just happens to be one of those things that you listen to it and you go, wow, that's really fucking cool. And musically in Rubber Shirt, there's a note as like an A flat or whatever the fuck it is, but there's one note that carries that entire fucking song, and it always goes back to it. And the bass player, that song is basically a bass,
Patrick Ahern.
and the drums and a couple of other things, but it is fundamentally just such a simple fucking song. But
They were recorded in separate environments, the drums and the bass.
Right. That's that Xenocrates and or Xenochrony.
So they kind of went out of tempo.
Yeah, and then.
All right.
So, but anyway, go check out Rubber Shirt, and listen to it in a different way, because it's so amazing. Everything that bass player does is to get him back to the. It always resolves at the A flat minor, whatever the fuck the note is, and I love.
If you enjoy that, you would really dig Fish, because that's kind of that's their shtick.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I love, that kind of. When you take that kind of simplicity, people talk about repetition and I hate repetition. Well, fucking great music. That's what great music's based on. It's
all right,
great repetition that keeps you attracted.
We know from experience this is going to take a while, so we should jump into the tracks here.
When you're talking about repetition, I am almost always referring to lyrics, not music. Because
I was gonna say the same thing. Yeah.
Max, you may not know, you may not have heard about this. I don't know, but I have been tested for like hearing stuff, and I am tone deaf, so I can't really hear all those notes all the time. They kind of run together for me. But let's get, like Philip said, let's get started.
It's going to be 18 tracks, and there's going to be a lot of space in there to get our opinions in about the song. So let's. This is the point in the show where I turn it over to Aaron. It's kind of the catalyst for the remainder of the show here, where he's going to go
drive
the
tracks
in order that they appear on the album, not in not in our rankings or anything. We get to that at the end. We got all those in, right, Aaron?
I have them all in, and I don't know if anybody looked at the results and got spoiled or not, but
no,
I don't know how.
Didn't have time.
I don't think anything was shocking, but there's very few things that would have shocked me to be number one out of this.
There's only one song on this album that's on one of his greatest hits albums, so yeah.
Well, greatest hits albums are kind of antithetical to everything.
Right. We only do those for Tango.
Strictly commercial. I think that came out after he died.
I mean, have I offended anybody? Is the best album has ever heard. You knew it was a greatest hits album, but
have I offended someone?
Yeah. That album's fucking
track number one, as I keep getting nudged, I feel telepathically by Phil and Lisa. I Have Been in You. I guess I'll do my notes first. This is 3:34 in length. Fantastic harmonies and na 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 na. I can't get enough of that intro bit. But the live version of this tells the story of what this song's about. And there are several live versions of this, and it's about Peter Frampton had put out a song called "I'm in You." And I wanted to find the one from You Can't Do That on Stage Anymore to share with you guys ahead of time, but I found one from Hammersmith Odeon. But I just remembered it's called something different on You Can't Do That on Stage Anymore. That's why. But it's called "Is This Guy Serious or What?" But he said that he's got an album called "I'm in You." He said, "Well, imagine you're a teenage girl in your teenage room. You've got your little posters of your teenage heartthrobs on the wall, and the teenage pop star of your choice you've somehow lured into your teenage room." And he stretches the story on, and the band vamps for a while, but it amounts to, in the end, after they're naked in her teenage room and she's on her back with her legs in the air, which is the universal symbol of permission. I forget the word he used. A funnier word than permission. But he gets on top of her, puts his mouth up next to her ears, and says, "I'm in you." And then they jump into the
Which, of course, is an immediate mood killer for me.
Yeah.
The way it's said. I'm in you. No.
and
no.
the fact that she wouldn't know otherwise.
Right.
Yeah, right.
She had to be told.
They had to be told.
I feel like I'm in you is better than is it in yet.
It's the same. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I guess that fends that question off.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
that's
If I tell her I'm in, she won't ask.
trigger warning, by the way.
Maybe
Maybe it's like
Brace
trigger
yourself,
warnings always
Petal.
come like
Yeah, trigger warning for sure. This is definitely Zappa's raunchiest album.
Mhm.
what we say next?
It starts with
I don't know.
I have been in you. I'll let you. I'll hand the mic off. Clock. I don't know if we're all facing the same direction. Clockwise for me is Jeremy. So Jeremy, what do you have on?
I'm
I
above.
have been in you.
Yeah. I'm on top of you. So yes. But
that's clockwise.
It's technically, yeah. But I just the album opening up with the song fucking made me laugh my ass off. It's doo-wop. Everybody here knows my affinity for doo-wop music, so I fucking was hooked right away with this song. I was like, all right, this album's gonna be good. And the lyrics in this album are freaking hilarious. I've been you. You have been in me. Like,
that introductory drum is a kick drum. Nah, that's just in my lizard brain, man.
The genius of Zappa.
And Bazio.
But every time I heard the first time I heard him say like, "And you've been in me too," like I'm like, okay, what the fuck's this song about?
It's about just what you're thinking.
I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, this is kind of.
I have been in and out of you.
I'm like, well, I mean, that's
everywhere you want me to. Yeah, you know it's true.
It's about.
Trigger warning.
Wow.
Trigger warning.
If you were
inside, I might have been undignified, and that is maybe why you cried. I don't know, maybe so, but what's the difference now? I'll just keep singing.
I never thought I would hear.
I have been in you, baby.
I'll stop you.
Aaron's
get
little
flagged on
buttering
YouTube.
right now.
Oh, trust me, I know.
That don't sound close
Trust
enough.
me, I've had enough of Aaron freaking singing on my podcast. Trust me, I know how it goes. But I don't know. I never thought I would hear a pegging reference in Zappa music from like the 70s or 80s. So yeah,
why not?
Whenever you're that.
Where else are you gonna hear?
He was ahead of its time. Well, these days everywhere, but
I think it's been around a lot longer than you think,
Harley,
my man.
Oh, probably behind closed doors. Wouldn't doubt it. But yeah, it definitely. This song's Precious Shimmy for the first song, so it's Zappa though. So him starting an album this way wouldn't surprise me.
That's the part that sticks with you is she put something in him.
Yeah, I mean,
not all the the degrading shit he does to her.
He's an equal penetrating, sharing satirist. He doesn't mind taking and receiving as much as he likes to give. It's pretty obvious.
We'll get to that in Bobby Brown.
Yeah, no shit.
Right.
I don't know.
Did I get my ranking for
opportunity
I've been in you?
No, you didn't.
It was my number 5. Go ahead, Jeremy.
Yeah, it was my number 4. So, but I mean, it's. I don't know. I listen to music all day, Aaron, about what guys are going to do to women. So I mean that part I'm just so ingrained into it doesn't bother me anymore. It's like hearing the N-word in rap music. It's like hearing the N-word in rap music. It doesn't bother me anymore. I mean, this was a precursor.
This is right at the birth of rap music, actually. 1979.
Right.
Talking Rapper's Delight.
And I mean, there are definitely other rockers that did this same type of lyrics back then too. There was. Kiss had some songs that were kind of like very innuendo at that point. So,
Yeah, but this is an
and-
innuendo. I have been in you. I'm going in you again.
Yeah, there's-
Little
there's-
girl, there ain't no time to wash your stinky hand. Go ahead and roll over. I'm going in you again.
Well, the pegging references are euphemistic, but
Yeah, Zappa doesn't usually.
he didn't say
that's-
the word pegging.
Going in you again. Nah.
He doesn't
I'm
miss any
going
words,
in you
does
again. Nah.
Who's next? Jeremy, you're done?
Yeah, I believe.
All
right,
anyone-
Phil.
Okay, Phil.
I kind of listened. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the lyrics of his lyrics. I appreciate his sarcasm, Frank's sarcasm, and I appreciate the way that he's taking shots at Peter Frampton here.
The thing is, you can't play it publicly.
It's
You
totally
can't play it in the office.
Yeah.
Maybe
Without
you can't.
headphones.
Maybe you can't. I have and will.
Well, if you work from home.
Is it an office?
I don't work from home.
Oh,
I'm in
okay.
I'm in a cubicle all fucking day, dude. Come on.
Nice. All right. Well, I mean, you got it's lax HR standards, and I appreciate that's really good. That's really
Are
good.
you using headphones when you do that at the office?
Sometimes
But-
depends who's in the office, but
But
You
musically, I
guys are
found
on
it
phones all day.
the call center.
no, not call center. But I mean, I have a lot of time between calls. Where do you think all my Where do you think I make all my brackets? Come on now.
Right. So I like the soft tempo, the soulfulness of this song. The lyrics are like I just talked about. The
Yeah.
lyrics are not.
So if it was replaced with romantic lyrics, you'd be cool with it.
Well, it'd be an entirely different. I don't know how that would resonate with me, to be exact, but I find myself waiting for the musical interludes between Frank's lyrics. Often.
Yeah.
So I rank this. I didn't give it a number.
I think so does Frank.
I gave it a 6.9. I don't know where that ranks in my overall standings, but you do. You have the rankings, but and also I'm going to. When
I
it comes
do.
to my turn,
Phil ranked it 15th.
15th. All right. So I'm going to name what key it's in. It's just because it's some cool shit to say, and also I might be able over time to recognize what key other songs are in based on comparison. So this is A major.
Yeah, that seems right.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that rubber shirt note is A major.
I feel like Phil would love this song a lot more if at the end of it all he just says like I have been in your heart, and like he makes it all about that. He makes it like a love song.
Well, then I could at least hear it on an elevator. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You can't play it generally in a public setting.
Right.
I mean, I will drive down my car down the road and fucking blast it
Down
in
the
middle of
road's
the
one
city.
thing.
Yeah.
Down the road's one thing. I'm talking about, in the office where there's, 100 people around, and
It's not like throwing
I
a
don't-
Kenny G album on. is it?
No.
I had Zappa's first album playing one time in my cubicle, and one guy from India came up to me and said, "Are you listening to porno?"
That's good. That's really
Well, he's
good.
constant. I mean, his whole thing is he's constantly pushing the envelope, right? He's trying to.
Right.
He's challenging your sensibilities.
Yeah,
With
this
almost-
is like that
Yeah.
Return of the Son of Monster Magnet or something like that, and there's a lot of sex sounds in it for sure.
Well, I would say that this
Susie
song,
Cream Cheese was making some of them.
this is not even the most inappropriate song on the album. As much
Oh my
time-
God, by a long ways.
All right, I'm done. By the way,
Okay.
Hey, Lisa.
I am up, hon. I need to see the
there
thing.
you go.
Okay. I mean, I get the humor of it all. This is Flakes. I need to see the top one.
No, I Have Been in You.
Oh, I'm
yes.
sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Because I mean, I can't remember.
Phil's skipping ahead because he's done with this.
I'm gonna say, like Frank Zappa, I like his music in this better than the lyrics. I feel like the lyrics were a little bit disappointing for me. I'm not really sure why right now, but the music was good. Okay. So, like you say, Aaron, if there were different lyrics, I might have rated this song
Yeah.
higher. I have a, I
That's
put
always
it,
going to be the case with you, is that you're
yeah,
going to rate it based on lyrics.
right. So, this is a 5 for me. What was that in my rankings? Like what, 20?
Like 13, I think. Let me.
13? Okay. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't one of my favorites. So, I'm done.
I feel like this is
Jeremy?
a
Yeah,
good
it
funeral
was-
song. Just saying.
Yeah, for you.
It'd be a good funeral song at my funeral.
Yeah, at my funeral, I want Someday You'll Accompany Me to play on loop.
Be a real tearjerker.
Some Bob Seger on a loop. You're gonna torture yourself for eternity.
Oh, I'm going to be dead.
She go torture everybody else.
Yeah, I'm torturing the people at the funeral. Just for the funeral. You know, the whole time, the whole hour, or however long it is. Probably
Right.
30 minutes, probably 15 minutes at this point.
Oh,
But,
come on.
well, no, it's just, you know, if I go before you, good luck.
We got all these people right here.
Yeah, but I don't think they're traveling to Cincinnati for my memorial. You can do one online for our friends.
All right.
I probably,
So Max.
I probably would actually, but
Aw, thank you, Jeremy.
yeah, Max.
I think Max also ranked at 13.
Yeah.
I think you froze, Max, if you can hear.
Oh, I'm
Oh, no.
sorry.
Would you like to expound? It's your turn.
Oh yeah, you know, it's so funny. I love, man. You know what I love to do? I got to tell you, I'm like such a mark right now for this moment because Zappa's one. I mean, we wouldn't be fucking sitting here talking about Poison like this. I mean, we're here. You know, there's a whole bunch of people here that are sitting here talking about truly one of this guy who made music that we all were willing to get up on. I mean, I just don't see anybody
At least two of us were.
Yeah, right. But point being is we all put forth the effort into Frank Zappa because no matter what it is of his, it's worth listening to. And so, you know, it's so funny when we were talking about, you know, like the song tracks and, you know, how do you rate them? You know, I had to really think about this because yeah, it's exactly. It's like how this fucking right? Don't you all feel that way?
I had 16 number ones and 2 number 18s.
I do this on a weekly basis for 2 shows usually. It's freaking, trust me, it's painstaking with certain albums. It's easy as hell. Certain albums, it's just painstaking. Like,
yeah, and
give me an ICP.
But you've only heard this album a few times.
Yeah, and then there's
and only recently.
Give me an ICP.
I've been listening to this album for 50 years.
Give me an ICP. Give me an ICP album, man. It's the same thing. Sitting there trying to rank an ICP album is fucking impossible.
Yeah, no, that's my point. And but that's a good thing. That's the whole point of what I'm saying is, you know, like, you know, when you're talking, like, to listen to all of you about your opinions of Frank Zappa and how he touches, you know, that certain nerve center in you. And the great thing is maybe this song doesn't, but there's going to be 3 or 4 songs on this album that we're all going to have go, oh my God, these are songs that, you know, are an integral part of my musical and, you know, anthology, if you will.
Yeah. Or you can always go back to Bongo Fury, which
it's so funny because it's just Zappa, and when you look at, I mean, I'll tell you what it is. I watched him all weekend. It's like, I really believe this. It's like what it would have been like to have watched somebody like Mozart or Beethoven or Bach. That's exactly who we're talking to when you watch him work and you look at the mass, you know, the multitude of work that he put forth in his life. You know, he started writing, he could just sit down and write music like that, write the black page. So, you know, I can sit here and go, well, you know, this part of this song, and I want to do that. It's fun to do that. And that's what's so great is this song is, I actually laughed because to me it doesn't even make sense that you would start the album off with this song because it's not like the strongest song. You know, it started off with Baby Snakes.
It's that opening salvo at I'm
yeah,
in
right,
you.
right, exactly, and it just takes you to this level where you go, dude, please tell me the whole album's not going to be in this vernacular. You know what I mean? So it's almost a beautiful way to start because very quickly, you know, he drags you out of it, kicking and screaming. But it's so typical of Frank Zappa. He just doesn't care. You know, he makes music that we all can do exactly what we're doing on Sunday morning.
Talk about.
Yeah, right. And I dig that.
Well, I'll say it definitely stokes my. I think we need to go to, like you mentioned, apostrophe. I think we need to look at that one. And there are some others in the future.
Yeah. Apostrophe and
Apostrophe.
overnight sensation kind of go together.
Yeah. Yeah, and so exactly that's what I was.
They were packaged together for a long time as I think on maybe the same CD or a 2 CD one package set.
Yep. And now you ought to see. I don't know if you've seen this, Aaron, but now, holy fucking shit! Like the Overnight Sensation is like 4 CDs long now with all these different takes of
they all have
the
50th anniversary
so
editions coming out. Yeah.
All of this music that are, because Zappa always, whenever they talk about all the time, like once they have a song, they constantly modify it to make it better and add to it and bring it out more, like, you know. So yeah.
All right.
But
another Fish commonality. Zappa really heavily influences Fish.
Well, that's the bottom line too. Zappa influenced a fucking lot of people, man.
Yeah.
Anybody in the rock and roll business who knows anything about music Zappa is what we used to call in the wrestling business a wrestler's wrestler. And he is a musician's musician. Everybody who's a musician would, you know, fillet a primate on Main Street in order to accommodate that kind of musicianship.
All right. Excellent.
I could even be a human.
All right, Aaron, what's this second track here?
The second track is going to be Flakes. There's a great segue from I've Been in You to Flakes, and most of these songs do segue. Stalling while I get back to my notes. My only note, and this one's 6 minutes 40 seconds. It's my number 10, and my note is, "Wanna buy some Mandy's, Bob?" I finally Googled, you know, what is Mandy's.
You're gonna
pull your
it?
And it's methylqualone recreational.
So it's like a Quaalude.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
They were Quaaludes.
I thought it was like a lozenge.
Well, yeah, most of
That
the
could be
hippies
coming
Want to fix your
are-
throat, man?
Could be in lozenge form, but I think.
But I always thought it's like.
Suggesting that Dylan was struck.
I always, you know, especially since I've been listening to this album since I was 11 or 12. I always thought it was, he wants to fix his sore throat with something.
You know what's fun? What do you think of this concept? Zappa is a pusher. He's a teetotaler, right? He doesn't do drugs. He sings about drugs, though, and his songs are consumed by drug use.
But
just think about that for a minute. I'm sure he
Well,
does.
he's also a hell of a pusher in terms of sex too, because truthfully, everything he sings about is sex. So
That's true. Yeah. He's a pimp and a pusher.
Oh, everything he
He's a
talks
pimp.
about is sexuality, and how, you know, I mean, his most famous songs are so like songs that we can't even imagine. That's the great thing, like you were saying earlier, Aaron, is you have to have your relationship with Zappa is completely personal, and nobody else can understand the way you like Zappa, because you use Zappa to fit your sexual hang up needs, whatever you want to call it, you know, fantasy, whatever it is that part of Zappa fills in all of us, because the way he talks about sex so casually in the context of a song, you know,
Well,
Or
Aaron
does
likes
that-
to push buttons too. That's the reason. That's a whole genesis of Aaron's audio audibles. Is the concept of surprising, stunning me.
Making Phil listen to something he's never heard before.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So
It was
really-
it was originally a ploy to get him to listen to The Mollusk by Ween,
yeah, which I didn't hate.
and it grew into this.
Yeah. I only knew them from Beavis and Butthead. All right.
You only need Push the Little Daisies.
Push your little daisies, make them come up.
Well, why don't we go backwards and see if Jeremy's able to get back.
Until Jeremy's available. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's next?
All right, we'll toss it back to Max for Flakes.
Flakes is. I know I only listed it as. Well, I got it as 3. I think Flakes when you once you've done that. The problem is for me is I lived in California too for a very long time. And so when you hear Zappa make fun of California, which quite honestly, I don't know what he would have for music if he didn't have the ability to satirically just joust California with every word that comes out of his mouth. And that's what I love about him. And when you live in California and you see these kinds of people and you stand in front of them, and then that's the soundtrack that runs in your brain, Zappa, I used to say this about my tattoos, and this is exactly the way I feel about Flirts, is people would ask me questions about my tattoos, right? And they were always, generally speaking, forgive me, they were usually the stupidest fucking questions, And so eventually I started calling my tattoos my idiot filters because I could always tell, the caliber of person I was about to talk to by usually a stupid question related to your tattoo. And I feel like that's what Zappa gives you in a song like Flirts. It's one of those great idiot filters. Zappa to me is the ultimate. I mean, if you really think about what he does politically, sexually, he just lays everything out on the line. I think he is literally a musical idiot filter.
Right on.
Okay.
All right. Do we want to jump to Jeremy now, or do we want to keep going counterclockwise for this round? We'll do it
Boss
snake
is
draft
choice.
style. We'll go back. We'll change directions every time.
Okay.
Unless Jeremy's not there, then we'll.
Yeah, he just got back.
I'm
We'll,
here.
we'll play. We'll
I'm
do
here.
like it was an Uno reverse played if he has to go again.
Okay.
If he has to go change a diaper.
It's all good. Just no. So somebody didn't want Daddy to leave the room. So
Cool.
right,
Aw.
you close your eyes out while I was in the bathroom. But so what song are we talking about now?
We've moved to Flakes. Number 2. I mean, number 2 chronologically.
I like Flakes. The first time I heard it, I liked it a lot, and then when I kept hearing it, I was just like, this song's kind of not. It's not growing on me. It's kind of, I don't know. It's just something weird. It's got really good verses in it. It's got really good wordplay in it, but just I don't know. It's part of the problem is his songs run together so well that like sometimes I'd be like, wait a minute, is this a new song? Like
Right.
Yeah.
it happened with it happened with I've Been In You and
That's-
Flakes. Like I didn't realize he went to
That's
Flakes.
part of what makes it hard to rank. Is
Like, I mean,
you think of the whole thing as a suite.
Right. It's got a
We had
symphonic
another album that
structure
was
to
similar
it.
to that.
Yeah, probably the
Yeah.
Todd Rundgren album we did, I would say.
Yeah, he intentionally made that one to be. He didn't want it thought of as separate tracks, and he didn't release a single. He wanted A Wizard, a True Star to be thought of as one.
Right. Yeah, and a couple, a lot of that's indicative
you
of a
brought-
lot of music.
You brought that music too. Yeah.
All right.
Spider-Man. All right, so on to Phil.
All right, this one's E major, just to
All
make
right.
myself sound intelligent music.
Okay, and Phil ranked this one number 9.
So I liked, after slagging his lyrics previously, I do say I did like that the turn of phrase, never be working like they ought to should. He's talking
Yeah.
about flakes, right? He's talking about these.
Yeah. Talking about union workers slacking.
Yeah. So that was clever. I liked part where he talks about the motor being eaten by snakes. It was kind of foreshadowed baby
Yes,
snake.
and where's my motor? Well, it was eaten by snakes. You can
Right.
stab and shoot and spit, but they won't
Yeah.
be fixing it. They're lying and lazy.
So I guess I like the poetry better. I'm not, I'm just not a huge fan of the openly pornographic lyrics. I'm not a prude or anything like that. I just, when I'm having my buttons pushed constantly, I get a little bit, it's a little much. But
Yeah.
so I did like the poetry in this better than in I Have Been in You. And then, of course, there's the Bob Dylan impression. And,
from Greater Cincinnati and Adrian Ballou.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh, I wonder
He's from Northern Kentucky, like Fort Thomas or something.
That's funny because Gary Burbank did a Bob Dylan impression. So I wonder which
I
came
think
first.
everybody's done a Bob Dylan impression. It's like doing a Bob Hope impression.
But the thing that threw me, the xylophone in this, it's the only thing that really kind of threw me. I didn't dig that too
You're
much.
ready for it.
I'm ready for it. But there you go. There's my comments.
To Ruth.
What's
It's
that?
Ruth, isn't it? It's Ruth,
Yeah.
right?
It's Ed Mann. Ruth was gone.
He changed. When did Ruth leave?
I think Ruth's last album was One Size Fits All.
So that's the one right after Apostrophe, isn't it?
Overnight Sensation is the one after Apostrophe.
See, if it had been Ruth,
I
it'd been
thought
spot on.
Overnight Sensation was before.
Well, those two follow each other. I'm not
It
sure.
does, yeah.
They were released very closely together.
Ooh, that looked like a bear. It looked like a bear just crossed your yard.
That was a car going up the road.
Are you sure? Oh, okay. I got your back. I just want you to know I'm watching out.
Yeah.
We've been watching those animals doing things when they think you're not looking videos, and a lot of them involve bears getting in your swimming pool or even climbing in your window to get to the kitchen.
Yeah, Otto's on the scene. He's checking it out down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got
yes, and once again, welcome Otto, the official dog of the podcast.
The safety dog for Aaron.
The husky poo.
Yeah.
My grand dog. He's visiting. All right. On to Lisa for Flakes.
Okay.
And you ranked it number 6.
Okay. It's humorous and there's more lyrical poetry. If we can use the word lyrical kind of loosely, but but yeah, there's more poetry in the lyrics, and that's really about. I don't know. It didn't especially flame in my brain, so I don't have a lot of memories on that.
There's a very small motorcycle / moped going up the road now. It's rush hour here in Pine Mountain Club.
right.
2 vehicles in one.
That's
Yeah.
It's like Walton's. You're like on Walton's Mountain there, Aaron.
Yeah, Sunday drivers.
I finally just read your caption underneath your name, Aaron. That's
Great googly moogly.
great, perfect for today.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we move on to
Wait a minute,
next.
Lisa. Did
No,
you?
I didn't.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
You just did hers.
It was funny in the poetry.
Max, you went for the flakes, right, already?
I did.
We did. We talked about the California bit. And I guess that moves us on to what is my number 4, Broken Hearts for Assholes. It's another segue. Hey, now, hey. The only notes I really took were, and Dagmar, without a doubt, the ugliest son of a bitch I ever saw in my life. And yet he was a beautiful lady.
Oh God, I love Zappa. He's so poetic. fucking love him. He's really...
How can Liv Tyler look so much like her dad and be beautiful at the same time?
Yeah,
How's that
it's one of the mysteries of life, man.
It's truly a good one.
Because she is gorgeous.
Right.
I mean,
I don't know though. There's a level of androgyny that goes with Steven that we've all,
Observed.
Yeah. I mean, I love fucking Aerosmith, and I've always, they were hot when they first came out.
Yeah, they were a good band for sure. It's too bad that they're not touring anymore.
Good God.
Yeah. All right. Broken Hearts. You said Broken Hearts are for assholes, Aaron. You had your notes.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Well, let's go Jeremy, because he's here. Oh, he's strapping in. He's talking to the flight tower. He's got mission control.
So now we might be committing a crime if we talk too much in detail about these songs with Jeremy's son here, but
I don't think he can hear.
Excellent point. He cannot.
I can hear.
The child cannot
He was
hear
worried about the baby.
the
You can hear
dialogue.
what Jeremy says, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He might have to
Broken
spell some
Hearts.
words.
Life's not fun when your wife can't pick up the baby.
Yeah.
You're working through some challenges here today.
So let's see if he can do this without saying asshole.
I say asshole all the time for my kids. That's not a big thing.
Okay. Because you're an asshole. You're an asshole. That's right. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. Yes, yes. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. That's right. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. Now, hey. Now you've been to the grave, been to the chest, and now I think you know what you are. You're an asshole. Asshole.
Okay. I'm assuming we're talking about Broken Hearts for assholes.
Yes.
Yeah, to you.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, your turn.
What can I say, Aaron? Except ram it up your poop chute.
That's what I say.
Don't fool yourself, girl. It's going right up your poop chute. Fucking love that
Don't
song.
fool
Yeah,
yourself,
yeah,
girl.
yeah, yeah.
It's going right up your poop chute. Ay, 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 ay.
That song.
Ay, 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 ay.
That's my number 3. That song's freaking amazing. That song is freaking classic Zappa. It's
Shoot.
incredible.
Ay,
I
ay,
fucking
ay,
love
ay.
that
Don't
song.
fool yourself, girl. It's going right up your. Oh, I knew you'd be surprised.
This album must be
think
going through your mind.
CJ drew inspiration from.
What's that?
I think CJ drew inspiration from Zappa for that song coming out on his new album. Jesus loves you, but everybody else thinks you're an asshole. I think CJ drew inspiration from Zappa on that one.
Yeah, he's got Jesus Thinks You're a Jerk on Broadway the hard way.
Huh. Well, CJ took a call.
It's about
from
Jim
Frank Zappa.
Baker and it's about Jim and Tammy Faye Baker.
He told us the story about how he met. Or he took a phone call from Zappa while he was working or something one time.
That's right.
Had a conversation with him. Yeah.
DJ did?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I'd like to hear that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he could probably release an album of who I've talked to.
Well, yeah. He said he opened for Metallica or something one time too. Anyway, we can ask him about it on the next bracket. But
in the meantime,
next weekend. But so is that it for Jeremy?
Will that be on Maniacal Music Musings on the on the Antisocial Network?
Yes, it will.
Yes, it will.
Yes, it will. All right, who's next, Aaron?
I guess going clockwise again. It's Phil Jive.
Okay.
Jive Turkey.
This one, I don't know if you noticed, but this is D major. It's for all you music fans out there. But I like the wild guitar in it. I'm not crazy about the tempo change at about 120. But I ranked it fairly high, I think. I gave it an 8 out of 10, 8.1 out of 10. Not sure where that exactly falls in my rankings, but
you ranked it number 6.
Okay, that's pretty high.
You put more.
Lisa ranked it number 2 while I'm on or I have you next side by side.
I did take note of the xylophone. I think the xylophone playing was it wasn't Ruth in this, so a little bit sketchy. But,
Yeah, there's only one Ruth, man.
That's right.
It's hard to replace.
The legend lives on.
Ed Mann is very capable and Zappa worthy
Did his best, I'm sure.
percussionist. Yeah, he did his best.
All right, that's mine.
Okay. My tagline for this is "Don't threaten me with a good time." He had me at the Gong Show reference. Loved the Gong Show. Wouldn't miss it when it was on. I even watched the reboot. I thought it was good. Okay.
But you
And
came
then,
back
of
on
course-
Sunday for the Gong Show. And on Tuesday night, Caesar's back in town. In a way you can't explain.
And then, of course, there's a line, "Ram it up your poop chute." So this was,
don't
as
get us in
Eric
trouble.
said, this is my number 2. I'm not.
Yeah, your number 2 shoot.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Nice.
Well,
yeah,
there
it
you
was,
are.
it was my number 3. It was my. It was my. It was my number 3. It was fucking. Oh, all my rankings I did was always near the top. Always in the top.
Yeah. I believe Max.
You know, this is Broken Hearts, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's.
Yes.
I'm just gonna go short and sweet on this one. It's just one of those songs. I think it was my number. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. It's number 5. It's just one to me. It's one of the songs that just defines how raucous this album is going to be. You kind of get, it's kind of the predecessor and the setup for, the Bobby Brown and and what's about to come. No pun intended.
You get the Terry Bozzio.
Oh, pun definitely intended, motherfucker.
But yeah, it's just one of those songs. It's how do you doubt Zappa's order of the whole album, because it's his album, and in the end, we're all just okay. I've got to say I like this song more than the other, but as a part of the whole, again, it's a great it's a great song on the album where it belongs. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, I'd say that about Whatever Happened to All the Fun in the World and Wait a Minute. By themselves, they're meaningless.
Right. They're meaningless.
But if you take them away from this album, I'm gonna cut you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's the way this. I love this song.
No, man, you're not interested in your leather. We're not on that song yet.
Yeah, let's put it up.
Any more for Broken Hearts Are for Assholes, Max?
No, that's it. I'm good.
All right. The next one is while we had Terry Ted doing some of the vocals in Broken Hearts for Assholes, the Now You've Been to the Grape, Been to the Chest shouting parts, he has lead vocals in I'm So Cute. Another segue, I'm pretty sure. 4 minutes, 27 seconds. Vocals from that cute little drummer pining for Punky Meadows, Terry Ted Bozzio, Vitamin E, and all the bees. He's so cool, he'll make you freeze. It's my number 13. And switching back over to see if Jeremy's there. Jeremy's there. Let's go, Jeremy.
I didn't go anywhere. I sent the older kid out with the younger kid. That's a smart thing to do.
I was on another tab, so I had to click back to see what's up.
Yeah, I'm so cute. It's freaking hilarious. I love the style of the song. Yeah. I didn't really.
Well, these folks go get some cyanide and die.
Yeah, there really are no lyrics that stuck out enough to me that I wanted to actually write them down. But it was overall just a really fun song. It's one of those Zappa songs where you're just like, yep, this is Zappa. I cannot see any other artist doing this. So, it was my number 5. So it's because I love self-deprecating.
It fucking rips, man.
I love some
Doesn't
self-deprecating
it?
songs,
Yeah.
and it's Zappa heavy metal in a way, which is fucking awesome. But I mean,
Yeah.
that's basically I got on that one.
Terry Ted's keeping the tempo and telling you how cute he is. Do we pass the mic to Phil, or you got more, Jeremy?
No, I said that's pretty much all I got for that song.
Okay, it's pretty much all you got. We're at the 1 hour mark.
Right.
We're here on the Antisocial Network,
Moving right along here.
and it's Phil talking about I'm so cute. I'm so cute.
All right. So I have some thoughts. They remind me of songs that probably sequentially came later, although I'm not so sure. But the riff that you're talking about reminds me of Bread Fan by Metallica. So Metallica may have been inspired by that. The singing style is it's got a punk overtone to it. It kind of the lead singer. Who was the lead singer again, Aaron? You said
Terry Bozzio.
reminds me a little bit of David
Drummer.
Byrne on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's fun to watch these performances of these live from the time, especially Broken Hearts for Assholes. Terry's like pointing drumsticks at people in the crowd, and you're an asshole. You're an asshole. That's right. You're an asshole.
yeah. So I had it number 5. It's a D major.
There you go. Number 5 for Phil. Number 11 for Lisa. And Lisa.
I demur. Max.
No, I mean it's your turn for I'm so cute.
So cute. I demur.
Ah, get it?
That's it.
See what you did there?
No, I didn't hear her quite.
I
Twice.
demur. Oh,
She took it.
sorry.
She took it as a compliment.
I'm so cute. I
Yeah.
demur.
I demur. Okay.
A little bit of comedy.
Yeah.
The timing
yes,
and not
very-
having to repeat
very
it helps the
minuscule.
comedy.
Yeah.
Minuscule little bit of comedy.
Yeah.
She's probably fluttering her eyelashes or something too, and I'm on another tab.
Oh, I see.
Ah,
Yeah,
I am.
you've
I
got
was.
some paperwork in front of the monitor. I get it.
Probably would be more effective if I put on
Aaron,
any
I
makeup
get it.
today.
If I was inside, I'd have multiple screens, but I brought it out today because Otto
Got
wanted to come out.
Beautiful.
Aw, we love Otto. We have met Otto in person. He is amazing. Great dog.
Beautiful.
I get it, Aaron. When I'm doing bracket.
Uh-oh.
Did he freeze? Oh, you're
He
back.
froze. I think he's frozen.
When you're doing brackets, what, Jeremy?
Uh-oh.
I said I get it. When I'm doing brackets, it's the same thing. Like I'm on the bracket tab and I can't see people's faces or reactions to shit. So
Yeah, exactly.
like I'll say something and then everybody will have their mouth agape and Harley will be like, Jeremy, look at the screen. I'll be like, oh, okay.
All
The
right.
work is the important thing here.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah,
This
I
shit
think
again.
we need to.
So,
Sorry, Jeremy.
is it on to Max now for I'm so cute?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm so cute. It's another. I've got it at 17, and honestly, I might very well might have gotten through my listing and went, oh shit, what about I'm so cute? I like this song a lot too.
Yeah, that's why it's impossible to rank these.
Yeah, so it's again, it's like Jeremy was saying, whenever Zappa does heavy metal, I just that's the part that I literally love to do is wait for Zappa when he delivers on the real good heavy shit. And I put up with all the other stuff, and I don't mean that in a bad way because I love everything he does. Now, I didn't in the beginning. In the beginning, I was very centered towards just getting to the songs that I liked, and that was it.
It does have to grow on you sometimes.
Yeah, and
with Zappa, a lot of times it's ahead of its time, and you just kind of have to catch up someday.
Yeah, well, and you just get at some point. Then also too is, you finally get tired of this same old, and that's what the great thing about Zappa that I love about him is every time I listen to him, every time I listen to Apostrophe, I learn something new, and it never ceases to amaze me, and that's what I love about him. And this song's a great song. So,
all right. Next one is Jones Crusher. It's my number 6. This one's Adrian Belew on vocals. She don't merely fit like a glove. Here she comes with a red dress on. Steam shoots out from the sprinklers on the lawn. Eyes be rolling on the concrete fawn. I don't know. I dig this song, man. There was a German reporter. I'm going to clear my throat. A German reporter was interviewing Frank and thought that this was about Jim Jones and bringing down Jim Jones, I guess.
oh wow,
And he had to explain, no, it's not about Jim Jones. It's about a woman with very strong vaginal muscles. She says, oh, that's quite different.
Up to her little speech.
Change directions this time. Go Max.
it's so funny. I love what you said right there, because that's the whole, isn't that the whole beauty of great poetry is it's almost a sacrilege for Zappa to tell you what it's truly about, because in the end, you know what I mean? But it's great that I love that he's so confident to be able to say, like you just said, no, it's about, here's what it was really about. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But that's what's so amazing about all of his songs.
This woman changed how his dick worked.
Exactly. And there's more than one song in his repertoire like that.
More than one song on this album like that.
Yeah, exactly. So you wonder how I've heard his wife speak about
and my balls in a vice, but she
left my dick. Exactly.
I guess it's still hooked on, but now it shoots too quick.
So you just wonder how, obviously she said that
one of those groupies had some serious jaws on her.
Yeah, and that
trigger warning: if you have a small child, you should not have let them hear that.
Yeah.
She can push, she can shove till it's just a nub.
So I just think this is another just a great song. It just fits in the album. It just, again, the build up to Bobby Brown. Just
even the vocals from the beginning part. My baby's got Jones crushing love.
And it's just got a real cool, it's got such a great vibe to it as a song, like a rhythm and blues shuffle to it. It's just really amazing. That's it.
Jones Crusher, Deadly Jaws better get the gauze. That's what it is. I love the guitar outro on that too, man. Yep. All right, Lisa, I believe, would be next.
Okay, and if I had heard you guys discussing it, like that, I might have given a slightly higher rating. I mean, I didn't hate it. It's kind of in the middle of the pack for me. But there is I will say, as a side note, ladies, don't forget to do your Kegels. They're for your health.
Grind up my Jones.
But
grind up my Jones.
And they will help with that as well.
Grind up my Jones.
I feel like this is and my comment on this particular song was a pattern that is emerging. This might not be my favorite album. And okay, I think Philip goes next.
Yeah. What was that guy said to you, Aaron? He said, "Leckinger, if you don't settle down."
It was Don Depew. And yeah, that's exactly how he pronounced my last name incorrectly.
Yeah.
Leckinger, if you don't settle down, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Yeah. So.
And what is the proper pronunciation?
We'll have to have him on the show.
Leckinger.
Oh, okay.
Leckinger, yes.
I just,
All right, so Jones Crusher, I liked it. enough to make it my number 3. I really did like it, and the things I liked about it, it's Max alluded to the bluesy. It's like almost a Delta blues style to it. I know it would drive Frank to compare his music to anybody, but he's not here to defend himself. So I'm going to say the lyrically, it reminds me of Roger Daltrey, The Who, maybe on like that song Gold Digger. It's got a scorching guitar outro that I think Aaron alluded to. So yeah, I really like Jones Crusher. Number 3. And for those of you that are not as musically inclined as me, that is an A major.
Oh, yeah. And it was Lisa's number 12 if we didn't mention that.
Okay.
All right, Jeremy. I'm assuming he's there.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, part of me wanted to like this song. It really did. I really wanted to like this song. I couldn't get the fuck into it. Like I actually really couldn't understand half the shit they were saying. I wish I actually took time to like sit there and read the lyrics more and actually like follow the lyrics of their song because I couldn't understand half what he was saying. But I mean, it's funny what you said, Lisa, about the whole Kegels thing. When I first started dating my wife, and on Messenger you could like change the person's name you're talking to like nicknames and shit. And at one point, I actually had her in there as Kegel Katie. So
there's one lyric in this. I'm sorry, Jeremy. I got to get this out of my head because if I forget it, I'll kick myself later. There's one lyric that I misheard all my life, and only about 10 years ago got it right. And my lead up to it's knocked it out of my head, but it'll come back to me, and I'll let Jeremy finish, and then I'll say what it was.
All right. That was so worth it, Aaron. Thank you.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. I mean, I put this.
You was implied there, hon.
Yeah.
I know what it was.
It's
the part where he goes, screams of agony, screams of agony, screams of agony, screams of agony. I always thought he was saying, squeeze the bacon, squeeze the bacon.
Oh, really?
It never made sense.
I'm actually going to listen to this song again.
But yeah, the lyrics do help. But I forget what. I guess I'd probably just Googled the lyrics one time because it was pre-Spotify. But it was well into my mature adult life that I learned that I had that lyric wrong. It's called a mondegreen when you do that, I think.
All right, so Jeremy
I do a lot of those.
He wasn't as enthusiastic for this song as some of us.
Yeah, that's okay.
So it's what makes the world the spice of life, right?
Yep.
All right.
Well, to that I would say, whatever happened to all the fun in the world?
Excellent segue, yes.
And for those who are watching this and listening, thank you for joining us. And is this going to be on the ASN network?
Yes.
Yes, the ASN network.
Some
of our shows
in the
don't
middle.
transfer. Yeah. And Jeremy it's Father's Day, and Jeremy's the only one with littles. And his wife was very seriously injured yesterday in a screen door accident.
Right.
I have a shitload myself.
Oh yeah.
Yes, but they're not, sitting
she's saying,
there. Yeah. Jeremy has little kids in the house.
Too.
Right, they do, absolutely. But are they there?
No, that's why Otto's here.
Okay.
They're at a baseball tournament.
Okay, cool. That's even better. Okay. So that's why Jeremy kind of steps out a little bit.
Oh,
okay.
actually, I was telling my dog. I'm telling my dog shut the fuck up in that last one, but yeah.
So next song is. Have you done, Jeremy? Have you gone? I don't think you were able to finish.
Yeah.
With Jones Crusher,
I finished.
I think he finished.
Punt
Yeah.
fully.
Oh, okay.
I fully finished. Punt fully intended on that one too. But yes,
he finished.
Yeah.
All right. So, whatever happened to all the fun in the world? It's a 33-second interlude between Jones Crusher and Rat Tamago. I mentioned earlier that the interludes I ranked last. This is number 18. Larry's not with us anymore. He went on, Yeah. He bit the big one. But yeah, that's it's irreplaceable on the album, but by itself, it's if this came up on shuffle, no good. Think we're going to switch directions again. Go, Jeremy. What happened to all the fun in the world?
It went away when I heard this track, but yeah, 33-second instrumental. I'm fucking good on. It was only better than the other instrumental. I put it number
It had
17.
lyrics. I quoted them.
Yeah, it's a skit though. I mean, unless you're
It's just
fucking
a little
insane,
interlude.
unless you're insane clown posse or Guar, interludes are just wasted. In my opinion.
All right. So on to Phil.
Yeah, I used the word interlude too, so it must be one of those Gemini things, I guess. But
Yep.
To me, it was I don't want to say it's a throwaway, like Aaron said. It was a transitional piece in the it was a movement in this orchestral rock opera.
You get a sound engineer vocal credit too.
Yeah. Well, I had it number 16. And for those of you maybe with a 10 ear, I'll point out that it was A minor.
All right. Lisa ranked it number 4.
Mm-hmm. I found it funny. I do think it adds something to the album. And is it possible that these interludes are something of maybe a palate cleanser or a bridge?
I think he liked it just because it was short.
Since he does seem to have brought
all the other songs segued together, and these didn't. Rat Tamago is a spoiler for the next one, but it's a guitar solo from The Torture Never Stops, played somewhere in Europe, I think. So it's not segued into like the others. So he's got this interlude.
Palate cleanser.
Palate cleanse. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it works as a palate cleanser, even if it wasn't meant to be one.
Well, it does segue into whatever happened to all the into and out of whatever happened to all the fun in the world. So
right.
But that way the segues do continue, but otherwise they wouldn't have.
Okay. I'm good. Max.
Zappa has been quoted like a lot talking about this guy named Edgar
Varese, yeah.
Yeah. And you can, I mean, it almost sounds like a direct copy of his style of it is of his style. I would say that it feels like almost an homage to Edgar. I love that part of Zappa that it just I really like what Lisa said about it being a musical palate cleanser. It's one of those moments where he just completely shuts your brain off from the musical annotation and turns you into like, what the fuck is this?
And I love down in the set list, kind of.
Yeah, it's just I just love that about Zappa. It's like, okay, now let's just shut everything off and put in this completely obscure piece that just makes you go, what does that mean? And I just, that's so typical of Zappa, and I love that about him. Right. I don't remember what I had again.
This was Whatever Happened to All the Fun in the World.
Yeah, it's got that as number 6. Actually.
You ranked it 6, yeah.
Yeah, it's up there because, like I said, I love things.
The Varese thing, I never put that together, but you're probably right.
Yeah, because the Varese thing is actually, that makes so much more sense when you hear what Varese did, and then you hear Zappa and the things like this that he does, and he does it pretty. This is kind of a convention through all of his music. He does this in almost every work that he does. He does something along this line, so it must be really important to him.
All right. Next one is Rat Tamago. That's my number 7. And as I mentioned earlier, it's a guitar solo from The Torture Never Stops, and it fucking rips. 5 minutes and 14 seconds. It's a rage. Is that the one where it ends and they say, "Listen to him go"? But yeah, I'll hand it off to switch directions again. Hand it back to Max for Rat Tamago.
You know, we've all said it. His wife says it like every time I've ever seen an interview past 5 minutes with his wife. She talks about the fact that if Frank could play, if he could have done all of his music without lyrics, he would have done so. It would have been a disgrace. It would have been a very sad thing to not have his lyrics, because I think they're so fucking genius. But he is definitely, again, the musician's musician. And this song just, it just again proves that what he is first and foremost is a guitar player. And he never allows you to forget that, and he's so good at it that, yeah, okay, you may not love it, but it's very structured. And what he does is try to take you on a ride from a beginning, a middle, and an end. And that's just part of who he is. And this is the part of the music that he loves so much. And then after this, then he kicks into in my opinion, the biggest song on the album. But so, anyway, I just think it's part of the whole brilliance of this album. The all of the things that he really loves are surrounded by the instrumental stuff, and this whole center part of this album is mostly instrumental.
Yeah, and that instrumental's still part of the Torture Never Stops. So
yeah. And
when he's done with that, at some point he's going to say,
yeah, it's so amazing. He just
slime and snot. And
he's so good at it
on the floor. Or he's going to pick lyrics back up at some point.
Stink so bad, stone.
And thank God, thank God. It would be a real shame if Frank, because his voice is so fantastic for what he does. I can't even imagine. I mean, his voice is amazing, but then he can turn around and do this and hold your attention. And that's the part that's so amazing to me. What key is this in, Phil?
A sharp, B major.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very nice. And go see Dweezil. Dweezil's going on tour.
Wow. Dweezil's good at his dad.
You want to go?
At his dad. I'm probably gonna go. I haven't decided where yet. I might fly somewhere and meet my friend Soup, Chris Wells.
Didn't you met Dweezil, right?
Yeah, twice at little meet and greets after the shows pre-COVID.
Cool. Who's next?
Now, if you go to this concert, would you wear the mask?
Depends on if it's indoor or outdoor, I guess.
Okay.
But yeah.
I think I'm next.
Okay.
Okay. I'm still waiting for the lyrics.
Go listen to Torture Never
enough.
Stops.
Think so bad.
I think that's my number, what,
Choke.
16 or 17?
Yeah,
You're
you hit that pretty
16.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, 16.
All right. So you're still waiting for the lyrics, and Phil ranked it
Well,
much higher.
Number 2, yeah, I really love this. This is what I like most about Frank's music, is his guitar playing. Talked about Muffin Man from Bongo Fury. I love that track because of the shredding guitar playing in that. I didn't know before today that it was part of, that it was from The Torture Never Stops, but that was one that we'd listen to back in the day. So I'm wondering about that whole familiarity or something that was like deeply embedded in my brain that was activated when I heard this, that I found familiar. That's the germ of what they say all music.
Yeah, well, this is from a live performance, so it's it's not
quite
the
different.
it's not the was that on Zoot Allures?
It's not the studio cut.
Yeah,
But it just reminds me of, like, I can imagine Frank had probably a studio in his Laurel Canyon home with all these people that are probably, it's constantly populated with stoners and Bobby Beausoleil from the Manson family and all this shit.
By this
And
time, he had his own mobile studio too, I think. Did he have the utility muffin research kitchen yet?
Oh yeah, that's just.
Well, I would not know that, but
I think he
I
did
could
by
just,
then.
I could just imagine being around this house or in this house and just kind of hearing him, from his studio resonating throughout the house.
Yeah, I'm thinking now of A Kid in His Arf of You. I'm thinking of some of the more like Somewhere from the Steinway or Even from Within, where he's doing just the resonating stuff and you hear little keys go ding, ding.
Mm-hmm.
And he used to have people get into the piano and talk.
Okay.
For those acoustics. But yeah, I don't know how we got there from Rat to Mago, but that's interesting. Any more on Rat to Mago before we go to Jeremy?
No, that's it.
Jeremiah.
I mean, yeah, it's at the end of the day, it's instrumental, but I ranked it decently in the middle because I thought it was an amazing guitar track. I respected the guitar on it. Other than that, there ain't much I could say about it. But I mean, it was my number 12.
There you go. All right. Next one is the other bookending. Thought there might have been something crawling on my head there, but I think it was just caught on my headphones. The next one's another bookending interlude, a perfect segue from Rat to Mago to maybe his biggest hit ever. That or Don't Eat the Yellow Snow. However, out of context, it doesn't really stand on its own. Wait a Minute. And I ranked that one 17, and I don't have much more to say about it. And back to Jeremy. Wait a minute.
Well, we got to wait a minute because Jeremy's not there.
We'll go back to Max. Wait a minute.
Again, this is just that great Zappa. It's Edgar again. It's just that essential part of him that, for whatever reason, and especially, don't you find it interesting that it's after
this is the one with the piano kings?
Yeah, it's
that I'm thinking about.
It's very quiet compared to the first one. It's not nearly as obtrusive. It's much more laid back, and there's talking going on. I wish I would have listened to the words of it, because for sure it has some kind of meaning, and I'm sure is the prelude to Bobby Brown. So
yeah, he's not interested in your leather. That's been fucking rubbed into the ground. That shit been going 2 tours old now. We got to come up with some new shit.
Is that what's in that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Then that's what I was pretty sure that it was the prelude to
this one where he's also saying he's in there spending thousands of dollars and shit.
Yeah.
Right.
The build up for Bobby Brown.
Yeah. It's the segue from Rat to Mago to Bobby Brown.
Yeah, it's brilliant, and it's it's a classic example of just one of the tools that Zappa has in his fingertips to create the continuity that he. One thing you have to remember about,
leather.
Every single song you hear from Frank Zappa, nobody else gets writing credit because nobody else writes except him. I mean, he's the guy. Do they? I don't think
a little bit. Like he'll credit Ike Willis for the word pluking and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that anybody ever got any other credit, because usually when you open up the info, side, it's always Zappa.
All words and music by FZ unless otherwise indicated.
Yeah. And so anyway,
it's mostly him, unless it's sometimes they're covers. He'll do like, Bolero or Stairway to Heaven.
Right. So yeah, it's just building up to the next song.
Yeah. All right, Lisa.
Okay. No, thank you.
She ranked it 15. So you ranked this one ahead of Rat Tamako.
I apparently did.
It's fine because you're still waiting for the words.
Yes.
All right. Phil?
I wrote, sounds like a drug deal going down, kind of a latter day ASMR, another brief interlude. It was in D major.
Okay.
So
Drug deal going
I'll
down.
leave it at that.
All right. Is Jeremy back?
Yes.
Okay. Jeremy,
Yeah,
we're on Wait a Minute.
Yeah, I figured. To me, it's literally it's my lowest ranked track. It was just, I'm like, thank God it was short, because if it was long, I would have been really pissed at it.
So you and Lisa
Yeah.
were kind of in the same page.
Yeah.
It's just,
It annoyed
it's
me.
it's an interlude. It's just, it had its point, but it's just kind of like,
It's an interlude.
Without it, the album could have been the same.
All right. So that's going to bring us to a big song next. I'd like to take a restroom break if we can.
Okay, we're roughly
There's one
halfway through the
Take a
pod
5.
here.
Yeah.
Are we doing
Yes, every-
separated?
This next
1
song,
hour,
people
1
are gonna
hour?
people are gonna have a lot to say about. No, we're well over an hour already.
Okay.
Yeah, we're yeah. Okay, so I don't know, Jeremy, can you pause it?
We're at an hour and a half right now.
Can you pause the recording?
All righty. The next track is huge in Scandinavia. In fact, Frank wanted to have an anthropologist study why this track was so big. Bobby Brown Goes Down, 2 minutes and 49 seconds of God.
Words do not describe.
Yeah.
Cannot describe.
My notes for this one are actually part of my notes for Wait a Minute. So I fucked that up. So I don't really have notes. So I'll probably just chime in on other people's notes.
Where's your rank?
I ranked this one number 9, right in the middle. It's impossible to rank this album. I said that before. I stand by it. And seeing this come up at number 9 for me was shocking.
Well, from a hardcore fan, I get it. You know,
Yeah.
it's the type of song that maybe if you're really a Frank aficionado like you are, maybe you don't.
Yeah, I think my numbers 1 and 2 are going to surprise people based on everyone's rankings that I've seen.
Okay.
But let's go. I guess the longest path to Lisa would be going to Jeremy.
Well, Lisa's back anyway, but okay.
Okay. Well, we were waiting for you to get back, so I'm stalling.
No, yeah, this is funny. Sorry, I'm back.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll go Jeremy, and we'll close with Max on this one.
Well, Bobby Brown Goes Down is my number 2 because it was on Have I Offended Someone? That's the one track on this that was on his Back Greatest Hits album, and I love this freaking track. I mean, it's such a good perspective into what would become a special.
Do they play the Wait a Minute thing before that?
I don't think so.
About leather, and we got to come up with some new shit, or just goes right into Hey there, people. Okay.
Yeah, I think it goes right into it, but I don't. It's been months though, so I really don't remember off the top of my head. But I listen to a lot of albums. But basically, I think this song is like the most amazing perspective on high school jocks, and what becomes their life in high school, and then what becomes their life after high school. Like it's just, to me, I think Frank hit the nail on the head this one, and naming and pretty much summing it up for every jock I've ever known. And
they're all secretly gay.
Well, and that whole line of maybe I'll rape her later, or however it went, like that.
Yeah.
That
I got
that
a
line.
cheerleader here wants to help with my paper. Let her do all the work, and maybe later I'll rape her. Oh God, I am the American dream. I didn't have my breath for it. Go ahead.
But yeah,
Trigger alert.
Yeah. I mean, it just perfectly describes like jocks in high school like in a way that nothing else really ever has. Did I step on your toes? I'm sorry. Whoa.
That's a good take, Jeremy. I kind of see
Yeah.
where you're coming from there.
Till he fucked this dyke by the name of Freddie, and then his whole life changed.
Yeah, I mean, I always hated jocks in high school, so it kind of fits right in with what I say about them. But
She had his balls in a vice, but she left the dick. Anything more from you, Jeremy, or do we move on to Phil?
You can move on to Phil.
I'm trying to get this whole trigger warning thing down, but I'm always a couple minutes late.
Missing the moment.
Yeah. We're talking
you need to
dicks
just
and
put a
butts.
trigger warning at the beginning. You just need to put a trigger warning at the beginning of this episode, and that's it. And you're good to go.
There you go. There you go.
We're talking dicks and butts, and we're talking going down.
Golden showers.
Yeah.
And up the poop chute.
Well, you guys haven't left me much to talk about that. What is the Tower of Power exactly? Wasn't that a super group from the
The
80s?
Tower of Power
No.
horns section, yeah.
But there was also wasn't
I'm
there
sure
a
it's
Tower of
something-
Power religion thing? One of those TV ministers?
It's
Lasted
probably
an
something
hour or
similar
more?
to
Hour of
yeah, there was. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
The Tower of Power.
Like
Yeah.
Billy Graham or somebody. Yeah.
I think this Tower of Power, though, is in reference to one that requires a safe word.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
probably came out of a Scandinavian sex catalog.
But he's
This
fine
Tower
with
of
it as
Power
long as he
requires-
gets a little.
Yeah. There's
This
other
Tower-
songs that came from Scandinavian sex catalogs too. Miss Pinky is one.
I mean, this
Well,
Tower of Power
Well,
needs,
now we have to look into Scandinavian sex catalogs.
Do we really?
From the 70s. Yeah, Miss
I'm sure
Pinky,
they're on
had,
eBay.
Miss
Not
Pinky
really,
was
but-
just a head with her lips rolled back in the ready position.
I'll leave it at. I had number 7. Go ahead, Jeremy.
I'm pretty sure this Tower of
Rinse her
Power
out every
needs.
night just before I go to bed.
Aaron,
Never
so
talk
God,
back like a lady might do.
Leckinger, if you don't settle
She looks
down,
like she loves
I'm
it every
gonna
time I
kick
get
your ass.
All right.
Aaron didn't take his AD medication this morning, I'm guessing.
So,
You had you had a comment, Jeremy?
Yeah, I was gonna say this Tower of Power requires safe word, some lube, and a little bit of edging.
we want to multiply.
I still refuse to look edging up.
There's more
Thank you
homework
very much.
for Lisa.
Power station. Yeah. You still haven't looked up edging, Lisa?
No,
It's been
I
ongoing for a
refuse
long
to.
time.
it's a joke, and I'm going to stick with it.
All right. Whose turn is it? Lisa's?
Yes.
Did Phil go?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay. Yes, it's my turn.
Oh, C major, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Go
And
C
Lisa
major.
ranked at 3.
Yeah. I was just wondering if this was a mega moment.
Hmm?
I don't know what before grinder means, but what I put was, did Frank have a mega moment before grinder? There was a comma, so this is before grinder. And did he have a mega moment?
I
That's
don't
it.
think he ever had a MAGA
don't-
movement.
Well, he makes, I can take an hour on the Power of Tower as long as I get a little golden shower. And
Uh-huh.
to me, that is definitely a Republican political comment. Because I feel like the Republicans are more likely to watch the Tower of Power at this particular time in history.
I just thought it
And
was a big vibrator or something up his ass.
oh, yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know what the reference is on Tower of Power. I'm guessing you're saying it's a big vibrator up the ass.
Well,
In which
That's
case,
kind of the way I mean,
I still feel
everything
like
else in this song is basically a.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And I still feel
just
like
spindle
my
up that
Republican
vibrator,
sexual
make it
deviant
scream.
hiding behind religion comment,
Hmm.
or did he have a MAGA moment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think it's more of a closeted jock thing. I think Jeremy had it kind of.
Yeah, probably.
What's
And
Yeah.
Long
Actually,
album.
okay. If you actually Google it, AI will tell you Tower of Power refers to an erotic S&M stool, and it was
Oh.
popularized by Frank Zappa in the 1979 satirical song "Bobby Brown Goes Down."
Interesting.
S&M stool. Stool is in turd or stool is in seat?
A specialized tool sold in Los Angeles S&M shops.
Okay.
It's not a given. Given.
It
Zappa.
features an upright.
Should I drive down to the pleasure chest and report back?
It features an upright anal spindle and ankle strap, so the user can be secure to it.
Oh.
According to
catalog.
Google.
So I guess the spindle up his butt till it makes him scream is part of the Tower of Power.
Yeah, it's definitely, you know,
The things you learn.
part of the
And-
accoutrement.
Yeah.
It's also a long-running American funk and soul band from Oakland, California.
Okay.
They were great. I love Tower of Power, actually.
Okay. I believe Max is up. I'm finished.
All right.
Mhm.
This is my number one song because to me, if you look at the album, the whole album sort of congregates. You know, it's kind of Zappa building up to it and then falling away from it. And to me, because I think he thought that's the closest he ever came to. I know this is going to sound ludicrous, but to writing an actual pop song that could make it to top 40 radio. Yes, if it had lyrics that were even R-rated, it would have probably done better. But I mean, Frank went for XXX, and you know, the American media just, which is what he would want. And yet the song, if you're to look at any song that's probably the most legendary, if you're to say one song that everybody knows by Frank Zappa, usually Bobby Brown is it. There's one,
You're going to get Don't Eat the Yellow Snow first.
you know what I mean? It's just one of those, it's one of those songs that everybody, even with Dancing Shoes and, you know, A Dancing Fool and all the other songs that kind of, Bobby Brown's, to me, the song that epitomizes what everybody knows about Frank Zappa. And so that's the reason I gave it the number one rating, is because it just, to me, is the iconography of Frank Zappa. Well, here it is. Bobby Brown.
It probably deserved a better ranking for me. I'm guessing I just wanted to give love to other songs.
No, I respect the hell out of all of you guys' rankings, man. I'm just saying, for me, it just was, Bobby Brown was just that song. When I first heard it, I went, oh, this motherfucker.
It's like I said, impossible to rank. And when I looked at it and saw it was number 9, I was stunned. I was like, huh.
Yeah, that's funny, man. No, it's great. It's just one of those songs to me that just really epitomizes in 2 minutes and 49 seconds who Frank Zappa is. If you really want to,
when I was 14, definitely my favorite Frank Zappa song.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you can easily, I mean, it's just so easy to, it's like fucking a doo-wop song that you get to sing to that's X-rated. You know, that's just unheard of.
It's not the man, it's not the what the hell, it's not the meat, it's the motion, or 60-Minute Man. 2 of the best doo-wop songs that are dirty as hell.
Yeah. That's what Zappa did a really great job with this song, to do that with it. And so anyway.
All right. The next one is my number 11. The beginning bass of it typically plays in my head when I'm in a good mood. Rubber Shirt.
What key is this one in, Phil?
Let's see. Rubber Shirt is G sharp A major. Dash A major. I guess it's
G sharp to A. Yeah, he goes. He seems to hit many keys in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this song is that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, let's go to Max.
Oh, this is just that song that I was telling Lisa about how much I love it. You know, when you first listen to it, because it's just a bass solo, but the beauty of it constantly resolving at that note. And I'm going to guess it's either a G or like a G sharp or an A, because it's in G sharp A major. So, you know, it's going to be, I'm going to guess it's probably just an A.
I think it's your number 7.
Yeah. But anyway, the point being is through that song, no matter where it takes you away from it, it always resolves you back at one note. And I love the fucking simplistic genius of that kind of fucking musicianship and writing and playing. And that's why that song is just so amazing to me. It takes you everywhere, but always brings you back to the serenity and safety of the comfy note.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's it.
Root note somewhere. Yeah. All right, Lisa.
Okay.
Rubber shirt number 17 for you.
And in honor of Max, I will try and give it another shot. But honestly, this reminded me of the
There's
time
no words, please.
Right.
The words don't come.
Right. And I'm asking, was this released after Frank died?
No.
And my
79.
reference, right? And I know, but it was kind of a joke, but not really, because my reference is the albums like the Elvis stuff that they released 20 years after he died.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's kind of like, that he did not want this to be released, or he would have done it. Is my opinion on a lot of those kinds of albums. And that's my little joke on why this was released. Now, if I can finish up, I've got one last birthday present for Philip. He got the other one yesterday, which is this little thing that holds your trimmer. So when you do your yard, it's on wheels.
Trimmer.
Okay. Yeah. Your
landscaping
yard trimmer. No, landscaping.
Fixing up his
Not
downstairs.
landscape. Okay. Now I'm fine with his manscaping. It's good. Okay. Here's the last present.
Is that a toilet brush?
Yes.
And here I was thinking Lisa was about to whip out the Tower of Power for Phil.
Yeah.
Oh my!
As long as he gets a little golden
that's
shower.
just to keep it. You
Yeah.
got to keep the Tower of Power clean, baby.
All right. You better
gotta
lube
see
him up good.
That's
You guys see the
beautiful.
red tie? That's
Isn't it?
I like that.
indicative.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I was thinking about premiering it on Political Cadence, but
All
that's
right.
a year.
Yeah,
Or,
that's,
I mean, a
nice.
week away. So
that's good.
Yeah.
That's
You
good.
Yeah,
guys
isn't
need
it?
to go find a fancy
I thought-
stool. Maybe
I
the
thought
cupboard
he
has-
might. I thought he might clean the toilet a little more often if he had a good reason.
Hmm.
What's the good reason? Having a brush?
A Trump brush.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah, you can't really see that
Trump.
from the you can't really see that on camera, but
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That's why I said,
It's
look at
yellow
the
and
red
blue.
tie. The red
Yeah.
tie is a giveaway.
it's Trump's face, and then a little suit, and then the brush is his hair, because it's actually orange in person.
He wishes he had that much hair.
Right. Exactly.
All right. So, rubber shirt. Something's got to be
17 or
last.
18 for you, yeah.
Yeah. And after hearing Max go to bat for it, I feel like Lisa said, I got to give it a second chance. But he's kind of as we talked about, Frank is a devotee of Stravinsky. This is kind of jazzy instrumental, kind of a jazzy warm up. It's interesting, but maybe I just didn't give it the rope that it deserves.
Yeah, and I do have trouble with jazz, especially unstructured jazz and unlyricked jazz. So I'm never gonna voluntarily go to a jazz club.
See, that's exactly why I think that the only reason I'm going to battle for this song at all is because I completely and 100% agree with you that just that improvisational jazz to me is not my ideal cup of tea, right?
Right.
But so it gets very boring very quickly, but the resolve back at the same note all the time does something to get, I don't know, just like play with it.
It helps.
I think it just makes the song completely different, because then once you realize that, you start coming back to it all the time, all of a sudden it has such a different kind of complexion to it. See if you find that. If you don't, no big deal, throw it away. But it's one of those, I listened to it the first few times and went, because it's part of it's part of the instrumental part of this album. This whole center section is all of the musical, the instrumentals.
Yeah. Kind of.
So it shows you what Frank's really good telling you what he likes, because all of the instrumentals are tucked, right in the middle of the album with the song that he obviously thinks is pretty fucking good.
Kind of heartbeat of the album there.
Yeah, in Bobby Brown, he's very proud of Bobby Brown. It's one of those songs I know that I've heard him talk about. So
He's bewildered by its popularity, though.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that he was flabbergasted by it, and yet it's not illogical at all. It's a fucking great song. I mean,
all right. What we got next here?
Did we do everybody for Bobby Brown? Did we do Jeremy?
Oh no, we did. That was Rubber Shirt.
We started with him. That's right. Oh, Rubber Shirt.
Yeah,
actually,
Rubber Shirt.
no.
Okay, so
You started with Max Rubber Shirt.
Yeah. So Phil did Rubber. No, we're on you now, and you were standing up. I think just at that point.
Yeah, baby was getting
ready?
the other side of the living room. I had to go stop it. I'm good.
Cool. Rubber Shirt to you.
Yeah, I like listening to Phil. Despite Max's comments about it, I hold no regards about putting this in number 16. It is what it is. I was not a fan of this song. I gave it like 4 or 5 tries, and I just could not get into it. Like instrumental one, and I'm not a blues guy unless it's.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even think of a freaking example where I actually am into blues. It's
not blues.
oh yeah, no, definitely not blues. It's straight up jazz.
Okay, well, I like acid funk jazz. I mean George Clinton all day, but I just don't know. Certain jazz I can get into. This jazz I just couldn't get into it.
One of these days we're gonna do Bitches Brew. But,
Yeah.
That's good shit there. Now that's fuck. I'm into that
Who
one.
is that?
That's fucking
Davis.
Miles.
Oh, okay.
yeah, Miles Davis.
I'll give it a shot.
That's like that. That's like
You'll be waiting for the words, Lisa. You might want to sit that one out.
that's
Possible.
There's
That's
not a word on it.
That's the compare and contrast to apostrophe right there. Is Bitches Brew. That's with Overnight Sensation and apostrophe and Bitches Brew. They all kind of feel like they're from that same vernacular somehow.
Kind of.
Don't they?
Yeah.
I always felt that way. Like it was the same record company, be using the same cover artists, and it has the same kind of vibe to it.
Interesting.
Wow. The one I
would
love's
say-
playing across the street right now. We're getting that Ari.
I don't want to come across like I'm a
We're not
jazz
doing that.
expert because
I'm not.
I really have to dive into Bitches Brew. I've not heard it, but it's one that's been on our chart for a while, so we'll definitely get to it.
Yeah. We should throw Coltrane on there too. All right. We're done with Rubber Shirts. And this next one is another one that's a guitar solo stripped from a live performance of Little House I Used to Live In, the Sheik Yerbouti Tango. 3 minutes, 55 seconds. I ranked it number 12. And it's awesome. I ranked it 12, but it's awesome. And head to Jeremy.
Yeah, I actually. Well, one, isn't it Sheik Yerbouti? Not Shake Your Booty? Sheik Yerbouti?
Yeah.
He has another song on You Are What You Is that's it's a gospel song called The Meek Shall Inherit Nothing. There's one line says, I heard that some sheik just bought New Jersey last week. You suckers ain't getting nothing. So he does pronounce it Sheik Yerbouti, and a lot of sheiks pronounce it Sheik.
Yeah.
And supposedly it's a tongue in cheek of
Casey
shake,
and the
shake,
Sunshine Band. Yeah,
shake your
Shake your booty.
So it's
Shake your booty.
Parody.
Shake your booty.
Yeah,
Satire.
it's just fucking Zappa making fun of everything right to your face, right? That's what he was so good at. He was a modern day. He was like a Stephen Colbert in music of his time.
He was and is.
He pushed the political spectrum very hard.
Yeah.
I know.
The Broadway the Hard Way is a
Yeah.
frozen political moment in time that would be interesting to visit one of these days. All right, Phil.
Oh,
Uh,
Or did I skip you, Jeremy?
no, I
Or
started.
are we still going? I'm sorry.
I started, then a side story started, and then
Okay,
like
go ahead. Go ahead and finish up, man. Sorry about that.
I mean, it'll be a fast one.
And
I'm
I'm also not looking at the screen, so I'm kind of
I know.
disturbed.
I can't believe actually I had this rank higher than Aaron, but Jesus. I had it 11. I thought it was a really, really fun guitar track. I mean,
See,
a
I
little
have
bit long.
16 of them tied for number 1 and 2 of them tied for number 18. Really?
I mean, it's a really fun guitar track. I mean, it's not going to beat any of the songs my rankings ever that have actual lyrics, but it's a fun guitar track.
I've never had
I
such
enjoyed it.
meaningless lyrics on an album we've done yet.
Well, I love that fact, though. I mean, I'm a freaking juggalo. We live for meaningless lyrics.
Supertramp across the street now. Logical song fucking rips, man.
Yeah,
I
it
love.
does.
I brought that album on Musers. I freaking love that song.
That's a great song, man.
Yeah, getting that
Great
horn
band.
solo right now. Yeah.
The
Hey,
great-
Aaron, are you tempted to give your neighbors some music just to see if they'll play it?
Nah, I'm cool with it. Usually it's like you're listening to FM radio in 1983.
Okay.
You're gonna get a healthy dose of Little River Band and Bob Seger and
all from the same guy, family.
yeah, same couple.
All right, so is it my turn?
If Jeremy's finished, it's Phil's turn.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm finished, Phil. I'll get those sloppy seconds.
All right. The only thing I really
I don't know why that struck me as so funny, but
I know, right?
well, he's like the music man.
just
Everywhere
wasn't
he
expecting
goes, you just a laugh track follows.
Yeah, you gotta have your rim shot ready
I
to go.
was not expecting the sloppy seconds there.
Yeah,
Everywhere Jeremy goes, it's like
But I'm
it's like Johnny Appleseed planting the seed.
Yeah.
All right, so
The unexpected Jeremy Bryant.
But we would all be fucking totally beside. Like it wouldn't take 5 minutes, and we'd all be going. If he came on the show one day and he didn't do that, we within moments we'd all be going. Jeremy, are you okay? Did you fucking stop taking your meds, or what the fuck
Or
is
did
going
you start
on?
taking your meds?
Yeah, no shit,
pulse.
dude.
Yeah.
What's going on here, pal?
Ain't no medication that controls me.
All right, so I got more avant-garde chord progression than Rat Tamago, which I liked. I also thought this was somewhat Stravinsky inspired, and that's best way to put that is just not the expected chord progression, I guess. Just in that respect, I'm not very technical about it, but I found the feedback at the end very interesting. Very good. So I had it ranked number 8, so pretty high.
So you just inspired me to look up tango. It's a partner and social dance that originated in the 1880s along the Rio de la Plata, the natural border between Argentina and Uruguay.
Wow.
Well, it's also a host on a show on the Antisocial Network.
Ooh, look what we did there.
Yeah, just saying.
I'm just saying.
Yes, listen to watch or watch Tango Show. It's really good.
Very
I'm just
good.
saying.
Tango's a natural.
I'm just saying with Tango.
Yep.
All right, as you were, Phil.
I'm done.
Okay.
A minor.
A minor, right on. You ranked it 8.
Yep.
Lisa ranked it 18.
Mm-hmm. And I need to be able to see my comment.
Well, there you are.
I can't. Okay. Wrong song.
Waiting for the words.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Track number 11,
Well-
Shake Your Booty Tango.
Yeah. Well, okay. Here's where we're going. The reason why it's number 18. It had actually a decent start. Then it just kind of fell apart for me. I didn't mean to rhyme there. But it's more annoying than my brother's chewing. And I will demonstrate for those who don't understand. He has a missing tooth and a lung disorder. So he says COPD. So I quietly sit there and not smack him when we're having dinner together. But yeah, it was more annoying to me than my brother's chewing.
So that's the misophonia.
Yep, definitely.
So I wonder how you'd feel listening to a real tango.
I actually enjoy tangos.
Okay.
The music
Yeah.
for tangos.
We just
You know.
we just had one on the 1950s brackets we do, not in one of the last parts.
Yep.
We had a guest on named Jen Ash. She had a song that I identified that it sounded to me like a tango, but I put it. I actually listened to that, like
It's the one where they dance with a rose in their mouths, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an Addams Family thing. If you see the Addams Family
exactly.
movies, they always do it. Yeah.
Or the show Gomez and Morticia.
Oh yeah, the show too. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cardi.
Okay. I'm good, Max.
Yeah, this is. I think I have mine this listed as 9. You know, it's you know, I just keep referring to what he considers his strengths. You know, he always relies on his instrumentals, and this album is full of some really amazing stuff. And Joe's Garage, which is actually the next album, is full of amazing stuff as well.
Yeah.
And it's from these two albums from this same kind of era in Zappa creativity. It's just like Apostrophe and Overnight Sensation. It has the same kind of feel to it. But you know, this song's just another great one of his instrumental songs, and I love it. I love what he does instrumentally, and takes you to what whenever I watch him play the guitar, you can tell he's in his happy zone. That's the place where to me, whenever you watch Zappa perform, is when he's in the middle of playing his guitar with the band and they're locked in tighter. And
he's got a burning cigarette stuck up in the neck.
Yep, stuck up in the top, or he's smoking it. It's dangling, you know.
I kind of have that same impression of Prince.
Either one, right? Yeah.
The cigarettes or
no,
just
with
in
the
general?
cigarettes, with the guitar.
Oh yeah.
But exactly, yeah, and it's just so fun to watch Frank because you just can see it, and so I guess that's why every time, you know, it's just the nature of who he is, so I enjoy it. That's it.
It's like watching me. It's like watching me podcast with a cigarette out of my mouth.
Yeah, I hadn't lost another deep thought. Damn it.
Eddie Van Halen had the cigarette in there.
Yeah.
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 I always thought that. I mean, that's like the coolest thing ever. I mean, those guys that can do that, or you know, Zappa does it. You know, I think Clapton might have done it for a while.
Is this one in C sharp?
No.
Oh, because he says take it down to C sharp, Ernie.
Huh. Talking about Baby Snakes?
No, we're not on Baby Snakes yet.
Shake Your Booty. Tango.
No, it's A minor. Sorry.
Maybe it's at the end of that. He's taking it down to C sharp.
Yeah.
The more of this you listen, the more you listen to this album, Aaron, you'll be able to pick up on what key it's in.
Yeah.
And just instinctively.
Sure.
I mean, all I gotta say is, what island are we on that it has to be a minor?
Yeah.
Okay then.
I'm sorry.
What's wrong?
That was funny.
Yeah.
It was so musical elitist.
You're Jeremy making Epstein jokes.
We're being snobs.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's all in
That's
fair
okay.
play since we brought the plunger out, or
Right,
the toilet
right.
bowl cleaner. So
Hey, in my world, Epstein is nothing political. Even it's just sad but true shit.
Yeah, very much so.
Hey now, don't dream it's over.
all right. Where we at? Where we at?
Is that
Picking up the
Simply
pace.
Red?
Are you good?
Next one's Baby Snakes, and I guess I'm not going to get back whatever that deep thought was that I had.
You'll remember it at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
You can do a
Baby
reel.
Snakes, minute 49. It's my number 8. They live by a code that is probably SEMPTY. Back when when digital cinema was first starting, and we were working with SEMPTY standard new codes for mostly naming conventions for my purposes. But I thought about joining SEMPTY just because of this song. But it's like $250 to join or something, and I didn't want to shell that much out for a card. But there was one time we had a meeting going on early on, and SEMPTY was mentioned like 3 or 4 times, and I said, I just got to say, every time somebody mentions SEMPTY, I get Frank Zappa in my head. And the other guy said, "Oh, Baby Snakes." We ended up we saw Dweezil open for Jeff Beck at the Nokia.
Wow.
Years later.
Nice. Yeah.
Holy
Dweezil and
shit.
Jeff Beck. Jeff Beck has been awesome.
But yeah, Baby Snakes. I love it. Don't have much to say about it. I'll chime in with you guys probably. And what direction we going this time, Jeremy?
I believe Max starts this one.
Okay, Max.
Oh, it's my number 2. I love this song. It's just, to me, this is the like epitome of Frank Zappa, whimsical Broadway, vaudevillian. He just throws down all the fucking stops in this song, and I love it. And it's heavy. It's got a hell of a fucking riff in it too. So it's one of my favorite songs.
Baby snakes.
I love the vocals.
I can't possibly get that high.
Got kind of a Frankie Valli kind of doo-wop type of.
Yeah.
If you've ever listened to the album Baby Snakes, one of the band members is talking about when he joined the band. He says, "I don't sing." He says, "Everybody can sing. You can sing. Sing Baby Snakes." And then it just goes right into it. Baby Snakes.
Nice.
Late
Yeah, I
at
don't think
night is when they come out. All right. So yeah, I more or less gave up my turn and then jumped back in.
That's okay.
That's the way it's supposed to be, brother.
The boss's prerogative.
Am I the boss?
You are, yes.
Right now.
This is boss.
You're the host of
Well,
the
there you
show
are.
here, Aaron.
Oh, no, it's
Moving
too
on
much
2 hours, 7 minutes.
See,
Are you
I have
good?
no control.
Are you good, Max?
Yes, I'm good. Yeah.
All right,
All
Lisa.
right.
Then.
I passed the torch. I'm sorry.
No,
I should have been much more.
Yeah, is your number number 2 or so, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Number 2 for me.
All right, Lisa, it's your number 9.
Yes. And partly because the song was okay. I mean, I do not like snakes. And nature moment of the podcast.
These snakes are pink and wet and make the best kind of pet.
Baby snakes are more deadly than adult snakes because they do not yet have control over the amount of venom they release.
Did not know that.
Mhm.
Well, I mean,
So
if you want-
you wouldn't give them a drink?
I mean,
I might
you
give
want-
them a drink, but from a distance.
that makes sense, Lisa. 'Cause, I mean, look what Jim did in American Pie. They have no control.
Maybe I think that is what
Did
keeps
you pick 2 of them up? Like,
Oh God, no!
and like,
I have an
Rubbing
actual
that
phobia. I
pink.
have a very, very
I
strong.
think I'll give them a drink.
Yeah, there's this time when the cat brought a tiny little garden snake, not poisonous in any way, and dropped it at the base of the stairs going up to my bedroom.
Those snakes don't come out late at night. Those are cold-blooded.
Okay, that's beside. This was during the day. It was
Mhm.
during the daytime, and
Well,
when I
late at
looked
night
up,
is when
I,
they come
I
out.
yeah, but
Sure, you know what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
Pink and wet.
Okay.
Is this my
Uh-huh.
my turn, right?
But no, I'm not
When
done with
Lisa's
the
done, it
story.
is.
Okay.
Oh, my bad.
The snake at the bottom of the staircase. Now, I needed to go somewhere. I needed to go catch a bus.
The
I
squirrel
couldn't
at the
go
bottom of the
downstairs
stairs.
because there was a snake.
Uh-huh.
So I actually went to the window and I saw these two completely strange adult men. I was 14, by the way, 15 maybe, standing outside doing some work on the transformer right across the street. And I yelled out, "I need help!
Robots in
I'm trapped by a snake. Can you get the snake and take it outside, please?" And me, a 15-year-old girl, invited two complete strange men I had never met, never seen before, to come in my unlocked house to rescue me from a snake.
So for you, it should not just be the bear; it should be the snake,
Yes, that too.
the man or the
No,
snake.
no. I took the dangerous men over the snake. So yes, but normally I would take the bear.
I swear to God, I've seen a porno that starts just like that.
Yeah. And that is where I say that might have been my main Epstein moment.
Okay.
Ow.
I'm done.
All right,
Sorry.
Aaron. My turn.
Your turn.
All right.
The words she's done. So.
E minor.
Ah,
I already mentioned my
Very
only notes.
very
The
important.
kind of the Frankie Valley doo wop chorus. I like that, but I think I had to rank number 10. So I'll leave
Yeah,
it at
see,
that.
I liked it better than Philip did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys were 9 and 10 on it. I was 8. We're 8, 9, and 10. Jeremy.
At least we're not 6, 7.
Jeremy spoke on the pod today.
I like this song. It's like Phil said, he kind of stole that. This is the Frankie Valley type song to me, and I dug the hell out of it. Both times I ranked this album, it came out number 10 somehow. Other songs changed, but this one always came out number 10. I liked it. I mean, it wasn't the greatest song in the world, but it was also like funny enough where I was like, all right, I enjoy this song. And
It's a short one, too.
Well, it's a baby, but
And
I
at 49.
like when Zappa does voices. I always like when the voices are done. So
All right.
that's all I got on it.
That brings us to Trying to Grow a Chin, which is 3.5 minutes, 3:31. My number 14, probably because I can't relate to the "I Want to Be Dead, in Bed, Please Kill Me," because that would thrill me, although it is an earworm that's hard not to sing along to. Not exactly my mantra, let's say. And we're flipping it back to Jeremy.
What song's that again?
Trying to Grow a Chin.
Yeah, I couldn't. I actually liked that chorus line that you couldn't get into. I like that. That's right in my alley of morbid humor. But
get the picture.
But what the fuck is it's actually my number 9. It was right between Flakes and Baby Snakes. I mean, it's just one of those weird. I don't know. I don't know if he was talking about like. Is he trying to talk about like trying to grow a beard or like?
At first, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I thought so. But
it popped right out, but his dad poked it in, I think. Tell me, why would he do such a thing? Because he's my next of kin. He's a Mexican. So
when Aaron lives to be 105, but he perishes under mysterious circumstances, and there's an autopsy, they're gonna crack that head open, and this album's gonna be playing.
Notes are gonna pour out of it. If Simmons was here, I could teach him my heart. So what the fuck?
Who's up?
Jeremy just went, and we're going clockwise. Phil's up.
All right. So I think I had this number 11. This one goes to 11. Has its moments, not crazy about the carnival feel of it, kind of discordant and noisy at times, I said. It's an A major. Yeah, so kind of in the middle, on the back nine.
Yeah,
Just Kirk
he
made
wants
there's
to be
18
dad.
songs. It's like 18 holes. So, but yeah.
You're at the turn.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you passed it. Number 11. Lisa.
Aaron, you got some Thompson twins playing across the street there?
They do.
This is my number 10. And my only comment is no, I don't want to show you where I live or tell you where I live because you might show up.
Does he actually live?
There's a thing where it says show me where I live, where you live. I'm not going to do that because you might come to my house.
Gotcha.
Okay. Max?
This song is really cool. It's again, it's one of those ones that really parodies Zappa's whole, just the way he parodies life. It's the old art imitates life imitates art. Which one is it, right? And Zappa seems to be defining it all the time, and the way he writes parodies and the way he writes songs that are just made. Everything he does is to make you think and go, what? Hold on a second. So this is just another one of those songs that the structure that he used. And what's amazing is the influence of when I hear songs like this of bands like Suicidal Tendencies and some of the thrash metal bands of the early 80s, you can tell that they were obviously Zappa fans, because you can hear that in a lot of that era musicians, because he does stuff that way preceded what they did 5 or 6 years later. So anyways, it's always fun to listen to songs like this from Frank and then think of the influences he was having over the new generation of guitar players and bass players and drummers and musicians, because it was powerful.
Speaking of influences there, Max, what were you saying yesterday about Weird Al and Zappa?
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, is there any doubt? Honestly,
no.
Weird Al is obviously, at best, forgive me, a cheap imitation of the real guy who did this. Has been doing this for decades. But I love Al, so that's a huge compliment, because Weird Al is one hell of a musician. So that's the part of Frank Zappa that you can never forget. First and foremost is he's that.
If you're gonna imitate Zappa, you better be one hell of a musician.
Oh yeah, you got to start with the Black Page, or fucking don't even play. Don't even step up.
Yeah.
The Black Page drummers that were going to audition for Zappa had nightmares that they'd show up and there'd be so many dots on the page that the whole thing's practically black.
Yeah.
And so Zappa got wind of this, and he wrote a drum solo called The Black Page.
Yep.
And when Terry Bozzio learned to play it, then he added instruments.
Yeah. Well, just in case you're wondering, Max, Lisa is Weird Al's biggest Cincinnati fan, at the very least, if not.
Oh, I fucking love it.
I wouldn't go that far, but I'm very, very much a Weird Al fan.
Yeah, they share a birthday.
You can just all my
and Johnny Carson.
Yes.
And
Dwight
Ryan Reynolds.
No, not Ryan Reynolds.
Oh,
I don't think.
Ryan Reynolds.
I mean, this looks like a phony picture, but we actually did meet Al. We actually were standing next to Al. We were just not on top of a mountain.
I was so excited I could barely speak.
Did they put an
Oh,
artificial
bet you were.
background
That's
on it?
awesome. I love Al.
Yeah.
The-
Well,
Yeah,
there,
that was,
think
you
that
had
was
said
right in
that-
the middle of COVID,
So-
right? And didn't you have
Well,
a big?
it was actually after COVID, but the whole band had gotten COVID throughout the band.
I would have
throughout
preferred
the
just to get a
performances.
picture with Al in the building we were in rather than that stupid background. I don't know why they
Right,
did
right.
that, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, they just said, "Here's your," yeah, and they put something there. I'm sure.
Right.
You know,
they-
I
yeah.
love I freaking love Weird Al, man. I'll never forget. I was in when he first came out. Another One Rides the Bus first came out.
I
was
love
in,
that.
Right, me too. I was in Spokane.
My
they
Bologna
put-
before that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they played it on the radio, and the no shit, the DJ in the middle of Another One Rides the Bus pulled, did the deliberate, pull the needle off of the record, drug it across
Yeah.
the record. And he
Scratch.
said, we'll have enough of that. Who could ever send that in for us to play? How could anybody ever think this guy was going to, just went
Blow
to
up.
town, tore into Weird Al. And I always wanted to write that guy years later after Weird Al was a huge sensation. Go,
Mhm.
how do you feel about him now, mister?
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, you like me now? Wait to get a load of me now.
Get a
What's that?
load of me
I
now.
remember hearing
yeah.
him on Dr. Demento and when My Bologna kind of got Q102 radio airplay. He was introduced as Alfred Yankovic.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
A rare
That's
talent.
good. That's good shit, man. Yeah, but the influence, the Zappa influence is you can't get around it. It's just who.
Yeah, well, he's got a tribute song to Zappa, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just,
okay. What's it called?
I thought you guys turned me on to it.
I can't remember right now. None.
The only thing I can think of is maybe the Yoda chant. The Yoda chant, maybe. See what you started, Jeremy? You thought you were going to get an argument from Aaron in here.
Genius in France.
Genius in France.
Yeah.
Weird Al's
Yeah.
epic musical tribute to Frank Zappa, released on his 2003 album Poodle Hat. The 9-minute track is detailed a style parody featuring Zappa's signature jazz fusion, spoken word interludes, and bizarre instrumentation. It even features
man.
Zappa's son Dweezil playing the opening guitar solo.
Oh, we got to hear that. Shit.
That I brought that up to you, Aaron. I fucking brought that because I was
Yeah.
gonna bring Poodle.
And I knew
Poodle-
somebody sent me that. It was you.
Yeah, I was gonna bring Poodle Hat on users, but then the guest didn't show up that week, so we never got to talk about it.
We should do Poodle Hat on ours. Lisa,
Yeah.
do you want that to be your album?
No, I've been thinking
mean-
about bringing on.
You've chosen one. You've got one ready.
Well, I'm still kind of torn. I mean, I've given up on Nelson.
If you can do them both, you
But-
can do Nelson and whatever the other one is.
Yeah, that's true. I can do more than
It's your
one.
show.
But
your
for my
show.
first, I was
Oh.
thinking about
Your first.
honoring my Juggalo heart. So
Oh.
I've got to figure out which album I was listening to back then. I like
The
the song.
Tempest. The Tempest. You told me what album you loved before. It's,
Oh,
it's called
okay.
it's called The Tempest.
So why don't we just firm that up, The Tempest? Because I know Philip hasn't heard the whole
We'll
thing.
put it on.
I would listen to it at work.
We'll put it on the list.
Okay.
Yes, the Tempest.
All right
Yeah.
then.
All right, where are we at?
I've bounced off to Genius in France.
Yeah. So we're on. Are
Um,
we finished with trying to go a chin?
Trying to
I
grow
believe so.
in. Has everybody spoken on it?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't believe I have.
Okay.
Yes, I did. I don't want to tell you where I live. So
Yeah, that's
there
right.
you are.
We got 4,
Oh, so it was going to Max. It was going to Max.
Mhm.
or we got 5 epic tracks to go.
No, did Max do Trying to Grow a Chin?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Oh, I did. Did
He just
Okay.
finished.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
All right.
So-
The next one is God, one of my favorites. I sing it every time I hike on Mulholland, City of Tiny Lights.
Hmm.
And the lights of the San Fernando Valley from Mulholland Drive and Hollywood Hills inspired the song, and it's also a metaphor for drug users. Tiny lyrics about tiny minds. You can see it anytime when you get the squints from your downers and your wine. Anyway, it's my number 3, and playing Bowie Fame across the street, and we're going back to Max.
Yeah, this is my number 12 again. You know, ranking numbers don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
It's just
Adrian Belew on vocals, by the way.
It's such a just a great part of this album, and it's so funny. If you know, isn't that? It's so funny because isn't that what you really love about California? Yeah, there's something so romantic about going to like the Griffith Park Observatory and seeing the tiny lights of Los Angeles. You know, it's just I think Zappa captured a song in this. It just is amazing.
I was feeling it when we visited Aaron in LA. I was feeling it when I was there.
You know what I'm talking about, man. There's something so fucking magical about Los Angeles, man. When you're there at night and it's a fucking cool, 70, that perfect LA night, like 72 degrees with just a little bit of katabatic winds blowing against your back coming out of the fucking mountains, and I love. And then you got the like if you're at Griffith Park Observatory, you're up someplace in the mountains, up Mulholland or whatever, and you look down over the city, and it's just it's a song. So I love it. I'm done.
Yeah, I think this started as my number 1 at one point and got bumped down to 3.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Place in line means nothing.
Yeah, Lisa.
Okay. Well, this is my 8. And as he's saying, placement doesn't mean a whole lot. I tried to make sense of this, and that was my own damn fault. Yeah. 5 minutes. Okay, my comment is 5 minutes too long. And to steal a little Philip's thunder, there were way too many peripheral instruments for instrument. Wow. Lisa speak good. There were way too many peripheral instruments for me. So.
And it's over there. And it's tiny dirt somewhere.
Yeah, well, it's my number 1. I loved it. F major. I've talked about the largeness of the band. It's on full display here. The opening keyboard sounds reminds me of something like maybe from Cream or something from the late 60s or Yardbirds or something. But I like a lot of those peripheral sounds, the instruments made. And then, of course, there was this blistering guitar solo at about the 220 mark. And then there was an homage to Ruth, a xylophone solo at about the 430 mark. So it just seemed like it had the kitchen sink. This song, I felt like it was representative of the whole album. It was kind of a capsulization of the album for me.
Right on. Yeah, it's a great song.
Yeah,
Adrian Belew too, man. It's crazy. I didn't know you guys didn't know he's local though. To you. Speaking of local, what part of the country are you in, Max?
I'm in Idaho.
Idaho, okay.
Yeah, Twin Falls, Idaho.
Twin Falls, nice. All right.
Jeremy?
Has everybody gotten Jeremy? We left off with Phil, right? I'm just trying to remember where I left off, man.
Remember that.
Phil stopped talking, and then I said something, and I'm like, "Who went last?"
This is why when I have 9 people in a bracket, and people are like, "Oh, you skipped this person," I'm like, "It happens. Move on." But fucking, City Tiny Lights. I like the song. It's I agree with Lisa. It's definitely a little too long, but originally it was my number 3 of my first list I made, but it kind of got pushed down to number 6 just because I think the the length got a little intimidating, giggity. And I mean, but it's got a great little bit of like the lines in there are freaking amazing. Talking about those little cookies. People eat.
People eat.
Fucking love. I
Yeah.
love
Those
those
little
lines.
cookies are
I love that
pills.
line. I know. Oh, I know all too well. But you're not
Talking
wasting all
about
the
them
white
tiny
again.
cookies that the people eat.
I
The people eat.
I liked it.
Let the
It reminded
people
me.
eat.
I mean, it reminded me of there was a freaking band that reminded me of. I can't think of what the hell it is. I don't know. I can't think of it, but
Mr.
actually,
Bungle.
oh, I was gonna say Dog Fashion Disco, but I mean they're all Zappa influenced bands, so why not? Mr. Bungle influenced Dog Fashion Disco, so. But
Okay.
yeah, that's all I had for it really.
That's not a bad rank. 6, you said. That's
It was 3 originally, but
seems to be a lot of momentum for this song.
Yep. Next up, track 15, Dancing Fool. I've got it ranked 16. Probably the first Frank Zappa I ever heard via Dr. Demento, although it could have been Disco Boy. Looking for Mr. Goodbar, here he is. Which direction am I going? Is it Jeremy or Max?
I think it's Max.
it's me this time. Max started off the last one, I'm pretty sure.
My bad.
Yeah. No,
What
Max did talk about City of Tiny Lights. Yeah,
I did.
Jeremy, Dancing Fool.
Yeah. Originally, I had number 4, and then it got pushed down to number 7 on the second ranking around. I like it. I mean, it's a fun freaking song. Reminds me of like Bee Gees style music, which I enjoy the shit out of. So it kind of reminds me like a Bee Gees song. I think that was the point of it, but
Yeah, one of his disco satires.
I've always been a big disco fan, even when I was a little kid. And I love now when Lordy emulates disco songs, and I love Zappa when he does it too. So
I did something. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think he just hates how simple the music is.
simple can be good. Just ask Harley.
Oh.
Shots fired at your co-host who isn't here. Wow.
Yeah, no kidding.
Always. She knows it.
Well, I'm sure she'll listen to this and she'll get to the 2:32.
Oh yeah, you'll get
mark.
your ass.
She'll listen right away.
In the not too distant future.
Yeah, she's got nothing else going on.
I don't think
Yeah,
she's
no
listening to
kidding.
anything, but yeah.
All right. If Jeremy's done, it's Phil. And apologies to Phil, but I'm going to sneak away and go wee wee while you do yours.
Okay, well, I had it number 4. I really like the satire. I totally sympathize with Frank taking shots at disco, which was kind of a scourge on the music landscape at one time. It's aged better. Disco's aged
shut your
better
mouth.
than we held it in contempt at one time. You know, our generation held Death Disco Night in Chicago before a baseball game. We've exercised our demons about it, and so on the other side of the mountain, we don't feel quite so bad about it. But
it has its moments.
At this point, 1979, it was a raw nerve, and I think Frank actually exploited it with this. And I really, it was. We talked about the most popular songs from this album, and this has to be up there as well. Dancing Fool. Yeah, kind of reminds. I think of Steve Martin doing his little dance routine to it. Didn't he do a dance? Didn't he do? Max, help me out. Didn't he do something like Dancing?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, absolutely, they did. They well, Martin danced that silly anyway, and I'm positive there was some coalition or some correlation there between Zappa and that group of guys.
Yeah,
I'm sure. I mean, The one, I think it was the skit him and Ackroyd did together. We're just two crazy guys.
Crazy
Oh,
guys,
yeah.
wild and crazy,
Wild and crazy guys.
Two wild and crazy guys from
Yeah.
Czechoslovakia.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
That's right. They
I was
would end that skit by saying that.
Yeah, that somehow I think Zappa was in one of those skits on Saturday Night Live.
He's in a
Oh, yeah.
Conehead
Actually,
skit.
He had an infamous turn on SNL where he never got invited. He was one of the first guys that got banned, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
he
this
was.
was
But he was in the Conehead skit.
Why did he
He's
get
probably
banned?
He didn't show up for the rehearsals and whatnot.
Oh, wow. That doesn't seem like him. That's funny.
Yeah, and he kind of,
Blew him off.
ridiculed the whole thing all the way through and was kind of above it.
That wouldn't surprise me. Yeah.
Yeah, but
This was way beneath him to be doing this.
yeah,
right.
but he did. I think they did "I'm the Slime" with Don Pardo.
I saw that. That's actually really fucking amazing
Forget what other song he did.
version of that.
I'm surprised he didn't bring Don Pardo into the fold.
Was he the first person
had
to be
perfect
the
voice.
musical and the
Well,
host?
Zappa in New York, you'll hear a lot more Don Pardo.
Okay.
I guess we got to add that to the list.
He probably was instrumental in getting him on the show.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Could have
So I'm
been.
going to say F sharp, G major. And yeah. Lise?
Yeah. The roller coaster part was the best thing about it for me. I did not find the lyrics offensive. This is my number 5, I believe.
This is still Dancing Fool. Yeah.
Yes.
Roller coaster part?
Yeah, hey, I listened to the songs twice.
Yeah, I'm
This
just trying to
time,
think
so-
of the roller coaster.
Maybe
I'm
it's
not-
emotion.
Yeah, maybe it was let's just say it was in my head, and that's a special place to be.
Okay.
And so next we have Max.
All right.
Dancing Fool.
Dancing Fool, I've heard like his wife says things every once in a while that, like, as you can tell, I've watched a lot of Zappa documentaries. I'm a huge Frank fan. Long before, I've been I don't do a lot of reading, but he's one of those people that I actually read his biography, and he is one just amazing cat, and the things that he does and what he brings to the table. And I got to tell you, his wife said that he has to, occasionally he has to accommodate the nature of the music business to finance his love of writing music. And so he writes songs like Dancing Fool because he knows it will be commercially successful. He literally goes out of his way to write a G-rated song that the masses would appeal to, because he wants to keep being Frank Zappa, and the only way he can do that is he has to succeed. Yeah, exactly. You got to take the pill, man. He's got to write a hit song so that he can generate income so he can keep his musical dreams alive.
Hit song with a bullet. With a bullet. The bullet's the best part. It gets me the hottest.
See, that's the part, and Zappa knew it, and that's what Dancing Fool is on this album, so that Bobby Brown can be the showpiece. That's just like Zappa, and yet even though it's a secession to writing, secular music, so to speak, to have the audacity to include Frank Zappa even close to that vernacular, right?
Yeah.
But to include him into writing a song that the masses can appeal to, then you get Dancing Fool, and that finances all of the other dreams that he continues to have. And for that, I love the fact that he can sell out, and he obviously doesn't just sell out Dancing because of Dancing Fool. He actually loves the songs because he always plays Dancing Fool live for the audience.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those songs that he
one of his legs is shorter than the other. He
Right,
fell
right,
off
and both-
stage and injured himself.
Yeah, and both his feet's too long. So, you know, that's the beauty of Zappa, and so that's what I consider this song as. I love it, but I
I'll ride along with him. Got
Right.
no natural rhythm.
such a
And I
great
keep
song.
dancing every
But
night.
I think it's his sellout to keep doing all the other things that he wants to do, and that's how good he is at what he does.
It's
You guys,
still so
okay,
Zappa.
I'll write a hit song. That's it. I'm done.
The beat goes on and I'm so wrong. Ah.
I think we're losing Jeremy.
Lisa.
Have to enter re-entry.
Are we on Jewish Princess?
No, we're
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that I was. The
Oh, I
editor
already
of that
went.
one.
I already
Oh,
went.
okay.
So Max
We're on
starts
clockwise.
Jewish Princess.
Oh, I started actually, I think.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's all right. Yeah, we just finished Dancing Fool.
Mhm.
Yep.
Next one is Jewish Princess. 3 minutes, 18 seconds of glory. It's my number 15, but that means very little. More kazoo. Everybody twist.
Dun, 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 dun,
Well,
dun,
she
dun, dun,
can
dun.
swallow my pride.
Dun, 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 dun.
Vapor lock. Max, what do you got?
Yeah, you know, this is my number 4 for a reason. It's to me, it's just such a masterpiece. I love it's again. It's not exactly doo-wop. It's not exactly, you know, what is it? You can't even. It's such a unique category in and of itself that it fits perfectly with the verbalization that he's trying to get across in the song. And I don't know how else to put it. I mean, it is the quintessential song about the quintessential subject and written perfectly. And that's why he never apologized to the Anti-Semitic League over the song, because it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
He wasn't being anti-Jewish.
Actually,
No.
let me read the clip from the real Frank Zappa book on that. There's a section that says, "Am I sexist or what? If you were to take all the lyrics I've ever written and analyze how many songs are about, quote, women in demeaning positions, as opposed to, quote, men in demeaning positions, you would find that most of the songs I write are about stupid men. The songs I write about women are not gratuitous attacks on them, but statements of fact. The song Jewish Princess caused the Anti-Defamation League of the B'nai B'rith to complain bitterly and demand an apology. I did not apologize then and refuse to do so now because, unlike the unicorn, such creatures do exist and deserve to be commemorated with their own special opus."
I love that.
That's
man.
beautiful. That is
And
beautiful.
that's says it all right there.
And that's how I took the song.
All right.
think
Moving
that's
right
it.
into Lisa, who I know where you ranked it.
It is my number 1. I'm not going to say a lot, even though it is my number 1, because Philip's got some good comments and I don't want to steal them. So I'm going to say that I totally agree that it was an opus and an ode to Jewish love, or Jewish women, you know, and lovemaking. And of course, my main comment is, I just want a Yemenite hoe. That is so beautiful.
Yemenite
So
hole.
beautiful. I love that. Oh, it was hole, not hoe. Yeah, I had trouble hearing it in the car, but
I
hey,
don't want
it
no
works both
troll.
right.
I just
just-
want a Yemenite hole.
I am so cool with those lyrics.
Getting
it's
slap
so
happy
funny.
now.
So that's good for me, hun.
Well, I mean, yes, this is stunningly
Jeremy's awake.
inappropriate. I mean, this age did not age well. I can appreciate what everybody said about how, you know, and Frank himself talking about how if you take his body of work and if you understand his satire, then he's not going to apologize for that. And I totally get that. And some of the lyrics are pretty. I mean,
They're
if you
very
just
quotable.
if you let your
for me.
guard down, a garlic aroma that could level Tacoma, that you might laugh yourself right out of.
One of my favorites.
Titanic tits and sandblasted zits.
It's so funny. We
yeah.
all remember the same lyrics from the song that we love. It's we all know those two
With
lines.
overworked gums. Who squeaks when she comes?
So I had it number 12. I like you. I appreciate good humor and everything. I don't know. I just it seemed it was a pretty bold
You
statement.
ranked it higher than me.
It's like, and I went down this path. I was like, well, what is Frank? Frank might be Jewish, right? No, he's Sicilian.
Yeah.
But neither.
He's got the
here nor
nose
there.
though.
He was
could
raised
pass.
Catholic.
He could pass. He's got the hook.
He does.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So, Jeremy, Jewish princess.
Jewish Princess has to be my favorite Zappa song next to Catholic Schoolgirls.
Catholic girls. By the way, we would have gone to you earlier, I think, but you were kind of dozed off, so we went the other direction.
Dreaming of a Jewish princess. A minor, by the way.
When you get only like 3 hours of sleep, man, it kind of happens.
I'm glad you woke up when it came around to you.
Thank you.
Giggity. But yeah, I mean, what can I say about Jewish Princess? She can swallow my pride.
Vapor Lock. Where'd you rank it? Do you remember?
Oh, what's my number 1?
You and Lisa both. Okay.
When we brought this up yesterday, we said we were going to do this album, and Rob Wild said he mentioned this song. So this is a song that I guess I would wager that this would have been up in his rankings for this album also. If he were.
I want
a good one, man.
Little Jewish prince.
Again,
with
isn't
a couple of sisters that could raise
it's just the perfection of Zappa being totally unafraid to say what's on his mind, because and actually be able to do it without and get away with it. Let's put it that way. He actually to write a song like Hot and Nasty Jewish Princess and get away with it and not apologize.
Grinder a bumper with
That's
a pre-moistened dumper.
And
as long as her dumper's pre-moistened, man.
And it didn't slap him down, because we all know he wasn't bagging on the Jewish creed or race or whatever you want to call it. He was just writing a very poignant song about a particular type of.
If you listen to
Unlike the unicorn, these creatures do exist and
exactly
deserve to be commemorated with their own opus.
That's why I love if you have I offended someone, because like every song in that collection is all songs like this where he just offends a different like nationality. Like he just doesn't. Our guest on the show that week when CJ Broad said like he doesn't leave anybody out. Like Zappa doesn't leave anybody out. He just
that's how he gets away with. That's why he can say whatever he wants to, because he fucking offends everybody. He knows that. Yeah, I guarantee you that would be on the tip of his argument if you tried to confront him. He'd go, and you said this about this, and he'd say, I said this about that, and that, and that.
Am I sexist? Most of the songs I write are about stupid men.
Yeah, exactly right. That's the part that's so amazing about Zappa.
And about Jewish Princess, I'm sure he had some album sales from people who wanted to listen to it so that they could then
learn to play kazoo.
Oh. Yeah.
Or learn to play kazoo.
All right. That brings us to Wild Love, my number 2. 4 minutes and 9 seconds. Mama stroked his dinger. Daddy got a sneaky finger. In those days so long ago. Wow. Later in the evening, she'd complain, they'd refrain. He'd go home and hone his bow. Wow. I love it. This is the one with the guest vocalist, Randy Thornton or something like that. He sings the croony schmoozy parts, and A quiet place, a fireplace, maybe a kiss or two, and down they go. That's the way it goes sometimes.
I just had a great idea. Why don't, when we're done with this, we'll just go straight into apostrophe. Aaron will sing the tracks, and then we'll rank them.
We'll rank them.
Yeah, in real time.
Yeah, but some of them are instrumental. Yeah, Wild Love. Yo Mama's my number one. Wild Love's my number two, and nobody else ranked either of them close. But I'll get to Yo Mama in a few minutes, and we're going back to Jeremy with Wild Love.
Yeah, my first time around was my number 8, Wild Love, and the final time around became my number 14. I think I liked it originally. It's because like the Elvis doo-wop sounding part in the beginning. Like
I love that beginning. Many
do,
other people in several locations are kissing quite a bit.
But the second time I heard it, I just wasn't as enthralled with it. Like it just didn't do anything for me. So,
and those xylophones or vibes or whatever he's playing are just fucking banging, man. Fucking rips. And the drums. And then Tommy Mars on, is that Tommy Mars on keyboards? I think. It's fucking, it smokes, it rips. That's all I got to say about it.
Either that or Peter Wolf.
Could be Peter Wolf.
All right.
Between the two of them, it's probably both of them.
This is high up in your estimation. Number 2, you said, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Did Jeremy say his piece? He did, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Phil.
Yep, I finished my piece.
This is an E major. I found
Your number 13.
I found the transitions kind of cumbersome. I felt like Sammy Davis. If we had Bob Dylan make an appearance earlier, I think Sammy Davis made an appearance later on this one at around 2:30. Some of it sounds like, I guess, the xylophone that you're speaking of, and the percussions kind of reminds me of some television cue music, like sitcom cue music. So I'll leave it at that.
All right. Lisa.
Let's say F major, E major. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm going to agree with Philip on the 70s sitcom mayhem.
He's outranked by the E Colonel.
There. This is number 7 for me, and 7 is my least favorite number. So just an FYI. I'm not going to tell you why.
Shots fired at Mickey Mantle.
Sorry, Mickey. It's not about you. It's about the number. But okay, he sucked me in with the music. Then he started singing. And then my comment was 70 sitcom mayhem. So that's good for me, Max.
That was what George Costanza wanted to name his child.
70 sitcom. Oh, number 7 for right. But then he told somebody about it, and they used it.
They stole it. Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, yeah. Susan told somebody about it. And they stole it. Oh, the Smiths. Yeah. I never heard the Smiths come from across the street before.
Wow.
Is it Stop Me From from before?
No, it's the sun in the air. How soon is now?
This is why you should be on the 80s alternative bracket. Just saying.
But are we moving on to Max?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wild
Love. Just real quick. It's, to me, this is another one of those moments where it, again, number, what does it matter? If you're listening to this album, you're listening to this album. It brings it to me. It's almost the quintessential song format. And here's what I mean by this. It's not, the quintessential or the best. It just is almost the quintessential. I'm never going to let the structure of the song that he's gonna give you some good groove but then he's going to break it up with some really abstract shit in it, which is just so seems to be so famous for what Zappa does. He gives you a little bit of a fix, which is, a really hard, good rhythm, and then he destroys it with abstraction, and then he goes back to that in another form, and it just seems to be the quintessential form of the way Frank Zappa writes songs, and so for that, I love it for that.
I do have a quick question. Did Frank ever did he record the music and maybe even allow for a release of just the music without the lyrics, since he didn't respect lyrics?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's why there's 4 songs. I think that's a great question, because that's exactly what's so amazing about how he does it. Is he knows that those songs were the boring shit for most people. They want to hear Bobby Brown. They want to hear catchy lyrics. Most people would go to a concert and want to be entertained musically like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so Zappa, this is how he got his fix. Like we were talking about Dancing Fool. It's that balance he had to play in his life. Okay, I'll give you all the songs with lyrics in them, but then fuck you, I get the middle of the album to control with my 4 instrumental babies and the best song lyrically that I've ever written. So,
okay.
Anyway, that's why I think you're always going to have instrumentals with Frank, because that's where his true, after everything's said and done, that's where he really wants to leave his heart.
And what I'm actually asking is, has he ever released without the lyrics, even though there are lyrics for Wild Love for the whole album? Is it possible
just
to get
on
an album?
Just on some extended.
Yeah,
the early.
But I'll bet
I
you'd
just
be able
wondered.
to find that. I bet you that if there was something specifically you were looking for, because he was he constantly did that. We talked about it earlier. This concept he invented. This word is xenochronous or xenochrony.
Yeah,
and that's taking a performance, because it's played in the same time signature and same key scale, taking it out over here, moving it over here, and creating a whole different song around that piece of music.
Mm-hmm.
I think Lisa's she's wanting to do some Zappa karaoke is what she's wanting to do. So she's trying to find.
So then you got to go.
I'm doing Yemenite.
Mama stroked his finger, Daddy got a stinky finger. Yeah,
I'm doing Yemenite. I'm doing Jewish Princess, so I get to see Yemenite.
There you go.
Don't want no troll.
See, that's great.
All right, so we got Jeremy still, don't we? Or we?
No, I started that one.
He started that one. We're on the last song. My number
last track.
The last song.
3 hours in. Woo!
12:41. Yo Mama.
Setting records here.
My notes. Musically, the best song on the album. They get to stretch out and jam on this one. You should never smoke in pajamas. You might start a fire and burn your face. This one, I don't know. Then he goes on, talks about Managua. Is this about Noriega? Because it does look like he slept in pajamas while he was smoking and burned his face. Interesting. I don't know. My number 1, it's just because of the music, the jamming. This one they just finally get to really groove without cutting it off at 3 minutes, And we're headed back to Max.
Yep.
This is I so agree with you. That's why I give it the honor of being number 18. To be the one to let you off the album. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With some real incredible style and dignity, and that's the part about
the band introduction at the end.
Yeah,
too.
Because I saw him talking. He said something. I've never seen him act like this before, because he's always genuinely he's just who he is, but I've never seen him be so badass as he was. Somebody was talking to him about his band, and he looked right at the camera and he said, "Oh yeah, they're good. They're real good. You know, and you just don't hear him talk like that very often. And it's that moment where if for him to say that about you publicly was the definitive compliment, isn't it? For him to say that about his band members publicly, that says something, because
from him.
Right, from him.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the highest compliment you can get from the man.
Because he is very brash. He's
Just
very
being hired by him is kind of the highest.
Because he knows his shit. That's why he's called the Black Page. Because fucking everybody who fucking, you don't go to see Frank Zappa without being at a level of musical literacy that equals, oh, I know, Frank Zappa. You know, I mean, anybody
you could be
who
going
knows.
just to hear Jewish Princess.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Or you could be going because your husband wanted to go.
Yeah,
What-
and well, then
What did he say to
that's
Steve
nice.
Vai?
There's a lot of that too. Yeah.
What was that
Yeah,
quote?
Steve-
Steve Vai, he said, "I can get
A lot.
Eric Clapton or something like that to play or something."
Yeah,
Yeah, something like
yeah, and Vi is one of those guys who talks about him in a level of reverence that is amazing.
Yeah.
Because
Thinks about him
that,
every day and feels like he lost his right arm when he died.
yeah, I've heard him talk. Really, he loves Frank, man. He's been very, very, very devoted to him. And then you realize what he did. That's the funny part about it. I mean, look at the graduate musicians of Frank Zappa alone. I mean, that's one thing we all just sort of know existentially, just because it was Zappa. How many great musicians did he have come and go in his presence? That is
it's
unparalleled.
It's like a degree from Harvard.
No shit,
coming
right?
out of his band. Yeah.
And that's the way Yo Mama is. Just that you're exactly right, Aaron. It's that masterpiece where his band just gets that's the moment where they get to go, okay, now we get to fucking play behind the beat if we want to, because it's R&B, and we get to play sloppy because that's what this is. And that's the part when they do that, it's fun to behold.
At the time, Adrian Belew couldn't yet read music.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
That's amazing. And Zappa would find a guy like that who would that didn't need to be able to read music. He understood it at Zappa's level without even seeing the notation.
It's like taking the oral test instead of the written, kind of.
Yeah, no shit, right?
All right. Well done, Max. Great insight on all these tracks today, I think.
Did we everybody talk on this one, Lisa?
No.
Max started. I listened to the entire guitar solo, and I am still alive.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this is not high on my list, and it's kind of self-indulgent shit. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Both of you, Phil and Lisa, ranked at 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Lisa and I typically listen to these things separately.
It was a pact.
But
You guys Pete Rose.
We did do our notes and everything and rankings together this time. And sometimes it seems like
it's a little, that's unusual
things
for us,
get
but I
kind of
like
homogenized a little bit. But
I don't know.
so yeah, we got the same ranking on this one. I also thought there was a little bit of noodling at the center of the solo. This is like Frank doing it for Frank type of thing, which is totally within his rights, because like Max pointed out, he's given us our confectionery pops, hits, or dancing fools and stuff. So here's Frank saying my turn. So but yeah, I had a number 14.
Right on, Jeremy.
Yeah, the first time I heard this song, it's long as shit, which I don't mind. I listen to a lot of bands do long songs. That doesn't deter me. But I had it at number 9 the first time I heard of the album. The final time it went down to 13. It's too freaking long. Like it really could have just been like a 3-minute track and been good. Like just been good. they jammed out too much. Which I get. You want to do that in certain.
If it was
songs,
shorter,
but
the album would end sooner, man.
Yeah.
that wouldn't
Exactly.
be a bad thing.
Mm-mm.
But I mean,
3 hours
Zappa
and
couldn't have it.
21 minutes.
but I mean, it's a good track. It's got a lot of great lines in it. I mean, it's Zappa. I expect good lines from Zappa. I've yet to come across songs where he has bad lines. So, I mean, I don't know. To me, it's just run the mill Zappa that just went too long because he was having fun with it. So, it was the bottom list for me. But
Well, I forgot to mention A major.
Right on. Houlihan.
Good job, baby.
A major. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, Houlihan, MASH reference. Yeah, baby.
All right. Are we at the?
I
there any-
think we're done, man.
I think we are finally.
Are we
Wow.
done?
Longest I've ever talked about one album in my
Yeah.
life. But yes,
This is our
Yeah.
longest episode for
I-
show.
Here's
I
the
think
rankings from 18 to 1.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pause before 1. You can
Yep.
make
Right. So,
Drum
what
rolls.
would I don't have the drum roll sound
We'll
effect.
go
I
But-
do. I do.
Oh,
I got,
okay, good.
I got it, Phil.
All right.
All right, good.
Okay, cool.
Number 18 with 12 points. Wait a minute. Circular saw. Number 17 with 26 points. Rubber shirt. Number 16 with 30 points. Yo, mama. Hooray. Number 15 with 34 points. Whatever happened to all the fun in the world? Number 14 with 37 points. The Sheik Yerbouti Tango. Number 13 with 40 points. Trying to grow a chin. Numbers 11 and 12 with 44 points. I'm so cute and wild love. Number 10 with 45 points. Jones Crusher. Jones Crusher. Deadly Jaws, better get the gauze. Yeah, good stuff.
Tension's mounting. as we
Yeah,
move
we're
toward
inside the
number
top
one.
10 now. Number 9, Rat Tamago, 48 points. Number 8, I have been in you, 50 points. Number 7, Dancing Fool, 55 points. Number 6, Baby Snakes. I can't do the falsetto right now. 56 points. Flakes, number 5 with 59 points. Number 4, Jewish Princess with 62 points. Number 3, City of Tiny Lights. Beep, beep. Hear tiny auto horn.
That's my number one.
It's your number 1. It's number 3, 65 points. Number 2, if there's a mild surprise, it's the order of these two. Number 2 was 73 points. Bobby Brown Goes Down, and the drum roll. Some of you might not agree, but you probably likes a lot of Misery. Broken Hearts for Assholes, 75 points. The banger.
It's a
Oh, wow.
banger.
That's a good one. That's a
Bang.
broken hearts
It's
is
a
for
banger.
assholes.
It is a banger.
Yeah.
It's a banger. You know,
Well, that their song right there is a real banger.
It's a banger.
It's a banger.
It's a banger.
I just want to real quick say that I really respect the fact that when they started talking about labeling albums like they do movies, Frank Zappa jumped in and just did his. He did his own. He didn't have a problem with it. You know? And I think that was amazing. Other stars were like, no, we can't do this. Well, you know what? It didn't hurt his career a bit.
Yeah.
All right. So, Max, where can we find you for more
Oh, you know,
wisdom?
I'm usually very firm, steadfastly fixed in the state of euphoria. But other than that, you can find me on your Google machine. If you just type in Max Payne, something will show up. And then also, too, at Daryl Peterson, Facebook, and then the Payne Layre, all one word, on YouTube. And then, of course, on ASN on 2 wonderful shows, and as well as all my other great places I get my friends ask me to go. But the Payne Layre and Wrestle Shoot.
All right. Thank you very much. Jeremy, first of all, thank you so much for hosting. Really appreciate it. I feel like we went through a battle. Maybe not the war, but we went through the battle today together. So
Thanks, Jeremy.
So we've got a couple more Zappas on tap.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope so. We got to do.
We left one hanging. The best band you never heard in your life. We were set to do a few years ago, and it fell through for whatever reason.
Yeah.
We got to revive that.
CJ was going to do that.
I don't know if you ever heard that one. That's the one with the cover of Stairway to Heaven on it and Purple Haze.
Well, Jeremy, where can we find you, buddy?
Besides napping on the couch today, you could find me on Paranormal New Normal, Maniacal Music Musings, all which are a part of the great ASN network, as well as like 3 other networks I never mentioned, and just on Random Pickles podcast here and there.
Harley and the Joker?
Yeah, and it's on Harley and Joker is just an extension of my bracket shows, basically. But at this point, we haven't done a regular show in like 6 months, but life gets in the way. But all of it's on ASN. Best place to find it all.
All right. Well, you all have a great rest of this Father's Day. All you jive turkeys, right?
Jive turkey.
And we'll see you next time on
I got curry and rice ready about an hour ago.
This was really funny. If you're thinking, should I listen to this? It was funny. It was so funny.
It was good.
One of my favorite, even though it's not my favorite album, it's one of my favorite podcasts.
Well, thanks everybody. It's technically not my favorite Frank album. I think that's one size fits all, but it's way up there.
You got my outro, Jeremy?